I'm tired. I've been on this plantation all my life. I've been enslaved all my life. I'm tired of being pushed and pulled. I'm tired of the master doing his bidding. I want to leave.
You done this to yourself, Pats.
You know why we not afraid? What? He's great in turban. Turban's destruction. Y'all think it come back in all peace? You got another thing coming. So we out here fighting for our brother. We ain't marching saying yes we can. No justice, no peace. Go! Fight for your sons and your daughters.
I'm not wrapped too tight. Got 400 years on my back. I'm angry dog. I'm black like that. Won't contact with you whites. And all the niggas I stand here with, they share my same sentiment. I'm fucked up tonight. Won't kill my brothers no more. Want all the smoke, motherfucker popo. This is my battle cry. Whoa! Isaiah 14:21, that ancient version of that gun that fall. They stole our name, they stole our shit. We real Judites, motherfucker Jewish. We lords. Generals, arm your soldiers. We fight tonight like we supposed to. They inherited lies. I'm referring to all whites. I'm referring to riches, white privilege given through genocide. And they gotta pay for that. God say Jacob gon' take it back. I cry aloud, I spare not. This good bread, my share crop. This lily grew through concrete. We march to our own drum beat. We the chosen. No inclination to kick it with y'all. Raise Babylon to the ground, then watch it fall. Obadiah said you'll be wiped up for theft. These are just words, worry about what come next. It's for Negroes, Latinos, we better than all, not equal. My natives no red dot that feather. Me primo be smooth like that leather. Until it's time to bring the war dogs out, put the headdress on. War paint and I'm not wrapped too tight. Got 400 years on my back. I'm angry dog, I'm black like that. Won't contact with you whites. And all the niggas I stand here with, they share my same sentiment. I'm fucked up tonight. Won't kill my brothers no more. Want all the smoke, motherfucker popo. This is my battle cry. I got the spirit of grandfathers past. Front porch sitters, Nat Turner dangerous. A real life illustration of angry and that painting of Malcolm staring out the window with patience. One hand on the curtain, right hand on the AK spits. 47 rounds, all to bring down Satan. Same way Abel was killed by Cain. This will be an introduction from the fuck shit into the fire. Probably join the list of artists who died before they retired. Most High said I'm hired. Sire will never spit a line aimed at my kind, less meant to uplift. Toughness will be redefined in my rhymes. A squad of men with the spirit of God, with an affinity to point their weapons not at the brethren but at the enemy. Khaki colored kids, baptized in the flames of combat, fashioned in the trap we escaped. Our fate was to be great and noble. Moses reincarnate, so be hopeful and know I bring word from A and O to Pharaoh and white folk. Let my people go, cause it's my battle cry.
Most High bless, Most High bless. Big salute to my brother King Judah. CUC family. Most High bless. Most High bless with Weezy. Let's get it right. Weezy. Most High bless. Big brother Timothy Jacob. everybody in the chat, man, everybody listening, man, to the haters alike. You know, it is what it is, man. At the end of the day, as people, we all got to fight, regardless of whether you're Israelite or not, man. We all have a fight. You know, the world is in turmoil right now. You know, what we're doing is important, but I guess also is entertainment. You know, uh, like I said, over here, F.O.P.E, we hate no one. You know, we really don't. We hate no one. So I'm waiting for the champ. I don't know. We have some technical difficulties and some things going on, but hopefully she be here soon. Our brother Bakwash said he was going to come on also to discuss. He called me and asked me about the show with Naphtali and our brother Yavin was on the what's that King Tour Night Show program. I watched a little bit of it. It was pretty good. You know, I don't know if anybody disrespected anybody for what I saw. I didn't see anything. Well, yeah. Oh, you're right. King Judah, Most High bless Lehman Star. You know, I got a message from Lehman Star today. Most High bless y'all. You know, it's hard for me to see the chat because y'all know how my laptop be doing over here. Still having these technical difficulties. I just got to live with it. But I do have some questions myself. You know, so in fact, until she get here, the link is in the room, and anybody's welcome to come on. Let's just try to keep it respectful. You know what I mean? Let's try to keep it respectful, man. You know, that's how we should treat each other with respect. But Naphtali, man, champ got some things she want to say, bring out, and also she's supposed to been debating Nepal, the wannabe champ. But we know she always running just like Tour Nights run, you know. And that's no disrespect, you know what I mean? Just how I see it, you know. But I do want to see the conversation take place. Now, people saying that what's that? Africa is the land of Ham or Canaan, or America is that Ham or Canaan, or is Russia Ham or Canaan, or where's Babylon, where's Arthurus, all that. So a lot of people not into studies like our dear sister is, you know, and her mate. So it's going to be very interesting to see what people have to say or counter what she's saying. But what I have noticed, because I'm a very good listener and I observe tactics, is that a lot of people always come in real lighthearted and then try to insult the sister. I've noticed that. Or they refuse to answer questions, but want her to give all her information and try to critique something that they don't know anything about. Or at least I haven't seen they know anything about it, because they refuse to answer questions so they can have a dialogue. So this should be very interesting. You know, I would say I'm looking forward. I can't say I'm looking forward to that debate, because I haven't seen anybody strong in that field that can really deal with the champ, you know, in the Qanath community or even in the Israelite community. I just haven't seen it, you know, on her topics. Now, maybe a topic that she's not familiar with, you know, maybe somebody give her smoke. But when it comes to Canaanites and other things dealing with the land mass and this whole lot of stuff she deal with, I just haven't seen anybody there. You know, let me see. Let me read some of these comments. Give me a second. Right, can't answer a simple question, and I know the tactics, and it is so sad because it's young tactics. You know, I'm kind of up there, and I've been around the block, and you know, it's just I'm not gonna allow y'all to disrespect the sister anyway. You know, just like I see the guy here, the wavy, whatever it is, Jew. Wait, so America is the land of Ham? See, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. The link is in the room. You know, if you can keep it respectful, because I respect you, the link is in the room. You could come on, but like I said, it's always questions but never answers, right? And then when we ask the question again, refuse to answer because obviously you don't know. And I'm starting to think it's like just want to be seen or just being disrespectful. But I will say this: I won't allow nobody to be disrespected on this platform. You know, guests, if somebody's with FOP or not with FOP, I will make sure nobody is disrespected because information is power. Okay, the champ is here. Uh, so I'm going to let her speak for herself. But before she speaks for us, most high blessed champ,
Hey,
you know,
Shalom. Blessed to you, Qanath.
no doubt. Hey, before you speak and open up, I'm gonna give you the floor. If you got a screen you want to share, you can put it in the back, and I can. Oh, somebody just clicked in here. Okay, yeah. So this is my not dilemma. I just want people to think about this right before the sister go in. No, I'm not even gonna give it away. I'm not even gonna give it away. Sister, you go ahead, because I asked that a little later. Most high bless. Go ahead, sis. Still waiting on the brother Bakwash. And the brother called himself the wavy or whatever it is, Jew. You welcome to come on also. You know, we're not about laughing. This is real serious here. Just want to get some information. F.O.P.E stands for Our People Edification. So if you can edify us and build with Naphtali, then we want to see it. And we can all build together and say, hey, you know what, you right about that, sis. Hey, you know what, you right about that, young man. You know what, maybe we can collaborate and build. So let's get it. Sis, you got the floor. Thank you on me.
I just want to say shalom to you, Elder Qanath, and everybody out there in the chat. Thank you so much for allowing me to come on your platform. So I want to start with this, guys. I just want to put this out. We are FOPE. I love my brothers, but guess what? We're not all monolithic, right? We all do not. We all have our own interpretations of things. And so just because I come out with something does not mean that just because I'm on here does not mean that everybody on FO believes in it, right? But we do understand that the 12 tribes of Israel are all Negroes, and we know that we are the true Jews. Hey, Shalom, Judah. Now.
Oh, Shalom says, I just want real quick. I didn't mean to cut your bill. I'm in the chat listening. I just want to say I talked to Kalam from Titans TV. He said that me and Yavin have a debate. He said that I think he has to take care of like some family matters next weekend, and he said that like a week and a half the next weekend he's available. And I tried to hit up Yavin, but he didn't respond back. So if you guys can relay the message, that'd be
Hey, peace, bro.
Shalom, Qanath. Thank you for having me on. Can you guys relay that to Yavin though? Because I don't want him thinking I'm running or nothing. But Kalam said Titans TV is the channel I guess we're supposed to debate on.
Okay, I'll definitely hit Yavin up. I'll let you know.
All right, I'm in the chat. All right, I'm in the chat listening.
Sounds good.
All right, shalom, y'all. Thank you, Qanath.
No doubt. Go ahead, sis. You're welcome to come back too, brother. Discuss whatever you want to say. Or you could just hang tight. You don't have to leave on. Go ahead, sis.
Yeah, so I just want to make sure people understand that. You don't have to call Qanath up. You can actually hit me up and ask me how
Exactly
what I said. You don't have to call somebody about what I said. Come to me and ask. I'm right here. So what is this about? I propose that Africa is the land of Shem. I know a lot of people think that Africa is the land of Ham. But that's actually, a lot of doctrine we receive is from these so-called Christians. And just like we have to throw away a lot of the, what they teach, like with the Sabbath and with Sunday and worship and Christmas and all that kind of stuff, we have to look at their doctrine the same way when it comes to who is Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. We know that we are the true Jews. We are the true Israelites. So why can't any other of the information be incorrect? But we are willing to hold on to this map that they have created. And I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen so guys can actually see what I'm talking about. Go ahead and share. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm getting ready to share my screen, and I'm looking for Bakash, because he's the one that actually reached out and was concerned about the information that I was presenting, to the point where he had to go tell Elder Qanath. But hopefully he'll come on here and tell
Hey, that
me
was
my.
funny. He told on you.
Yeah, he went telling me to you. He said, "Is this what she teaching?" You need to go get her.
Oh my God,
He
that's a
didn't
good
tell
one.
it on me. He didn't tell it on me. That's fine. All right, guys. So let's get serious. Get ready to share my screen. And one thing about me is if anybody has any questions or concern with anything that I bring out, just let me know. Just ask. I mean, I'm right here. Um. So yeah. So I coined that Africa is the promise, the land of Shem. And where did I get that from? So I'm going to jump a lot of this. I have a video on my channel where I take time and I thoroughly break this down. I use this presentation. I thoroughly break it down, but I don't have time to do that tonight. But I am going to get straight to the point. Okay. So when we look here, okay, let me pull this up. 1 second. Go to slideshow. All right. There we go. So when you guys look at this map, the first thing you see here is the land of Shinar, and the land of Shinar is the Mesopotamian area. Now we see here, we got Assyria, right? We got Elam. A lot of these are Shemitic, Elam, sons of Shem, Assyria. These are their nations. But what do we see here? We see Nimrod right up here. Is he in Africa? Is he located in Africa? So what is this? What am I showcasing here? Is that they're all over, right? We see Nimrod, that's Cush, in the Mesopotamian area. Just because you see Ham in Africa does not mean that that's where Ham is supposed to reside. Just like we see Nimrod right here. Does that mean that this is Cush land? No, nobody would use that same philosophy when it comes to Nimrod being here, but people will use that same thing when they see Egypt in Africa, right? Okay, well, let's just keep going. So right here, I speak on how the whole earth was one language and of one speech. So that's talking about the Tower of Babel and how the Most High scattered everyone. So at one point in time, everybody was scattered. So nobody brings that up. And it says, the Lord came down to see the city and the tower which the children of men have builded. And what did he do? He scattered them. All right. So remember, we have Canaan. Canaan is actually now the promised land. But these are supposed to be Hamites. They got the Canaanites, and the Canaanites land is now the land of, it's now the land of Canaan. It's not the land of Shem. It's not the land of Israel. It is now called the land of Canaan. So why is now the Canaanites or the Hamites taking over the land of Israel? As we see, Ham is putting themselves in locations that they are not supposed to be in. So here is the land of Ham. Oops, let me go back. So what ended up happening is all of this here and all the way over to here is where we have Ham invading into these areas of Africa. As you see here, this is actually supposed to be where the promised land is. And then you see Ham is here, and Ham took themselves and came all the way into Africa. So I'm going to skip a lot of this. If you guys want to really see a lot of it, please check out my video. All right. So right here, this is what came to my attention about this whole thing is that Judah Nass had made I made a post showing Francis Ngannou, who won this. He fought in this championship, this boxing match. And I was giving him, some praise and, saying that he did a great job. But I was told that he was not our people, that he was a Hamite. And I was like, you know, why is he considered to be a Hamite just because he resides in Africa? But if I was to say anything about an Asian, you would never consider them to be a Hamite, even though we have evidence to support that Ham actually went into the land of Asia. We actually have historical documentation that supports that. All right, so right here, the first thing everybody looks at is the word Ham. So we look here from the Blue Letter Bible. Everybody thinks that Ham means, you know, brown or black or swarthy, but right here we see that Ham just equals hot. It just means hot, right? And it says hot from the tropical habitat. It says Ham, a son of Noah, his descendants are their country, which is Ham. So everybody looks at Ham as if it's something that's hot, and everybody looks at Africa as if it's some place that's pretty hot. We see deserts in Africa. We see the tropical rainforest. You see a lot of the jungles. You know, we see beaches. We see all, you know, everybody always showcases. We see deserts all the way in Egypt. Whenever you see Africa, everybody always thinks of it being hot. You know, no one ever looks at it to think that it has actual winters. Africa has winters, yes, and it gets very cold in Africa to the point where it's freezing, to the point where it snows. I know people are going like, what, Africa has snow? Yeah, go to South Africa. They have winters. Uganda, Kenya. It's a lot of countries in Africa that have winters. Now, we can say the same thing about here in the U.S. Not every place in the United States has winters, but there's a lot of states here that do. But you look at California, you look at Florida. You know, there's people that are in South Africa right now. We got some African Americans that's in South Africa, and I follow them on YouTube, and they actually are from Texas, and they moved themselves down to South Africa. And guess what? They are complaining about how cold it is in South Africa versus how warm it is in Texas. It's actually colder in South Africa than it is in Texas. And they were like, oh my God, it's freezing here. We got to go buy some coats. They didn't even think that they had to buy coats or anything. And they weren't even wearing coats in Texas like that. So that's just for some, you know, some information to share about how Africa is not just this hot place. It's actually a place of hot and cold. So that's one important thing that we can go ahead and get out. So where did all this come from? All of this came from the Book of Jubilees, which is an extra biblical text. A lot of people look at the Book of Jubilees and they may say something on. So right here we see the Book of Jubilees, which is also called Little Genesis. Now they call it a pseudepigraphical documentation, but the thing is that we do find this book in the Ethiopian Bible, as well as we can find it let's see. So let's talk about it. It says the Book of Jubilees, sometimes called Lesser Genesis, is an ancient Jewish religious work of 50 chapters, considered canonical by the Ethiopian Orthodox Church, as well as Beta Israel, which is Ethiopia. So when you get the Book of Ethiopia, we see the Book of Jubilees is in there. And it's also, they also found it in many different writings. They found different scrolls. They found a lot of things. You know, they also said that it was found in the Dead Sea Scrolls. So, like I said, if you guys really want to see me go in on this, please check out my video because I really break this down. All right, so I talk about the manuscripts. I talk about the Garima Gospels, which is the Ethiopian Bible. I really get into all of that. So let's get to the Book of Jubilees and where it's actually found and why it's a big deal. So right here, it says, so we're going to go to this is chapter 8, and we're going to start at verse 11. And it says, and he called his sons, and they drew nigh to him, they and their children, and he divided the earth into lots. So what's going on here is that the Book of Jubilees actually talks about how the Most High divided the earth for the sons of Noah. And it actually, because we all look around and we see that they have allotments of their land. The issue is we don't know how they got this land, but the Book of Jubilees actually breaks down how how each son received which lot of land. So right here it says, and he called his sons, and they drew nigh to him, they and their children, and he divided the earth into lots, which is 3 sons were to take in possession. And they reached forth their hands and took the writings out of the bosom of Noah their father. And they say, and there came forth on the writings as Shem's lot, the middle of the earth. Right there, it tells you Shem's lot is in the middle of the earth, which he should take as an inheritance for himself and for his sons for the generations of eternity. From the middle of the mountain range of Rapha, from the mouth of the waters, from the river Tina, and his portion goes towards the west through the midst of the river, and it extends till it reaches the water of the abyss, out of which the river goes forth and pours into the waters into the sea. And then it says, the Mead, the river flows into the great sea, and all towards the north is Japheth, and all that is towards the south belongs to Shem. So right there, it tells you the north of where Japheth is found, Shem is found beneath Japheth. And remember, it says that Japheth will reside in the tents of Shem. So right here, it explains a little bit more into detail as to where Shem received his land. So it also says here, and it turns from there towards the south, towards the mouth of the great seashores of its water, and extends to the west to Afra, and extends till it reaches the water of Gihon, and to the south of the waters of Gihon to the banks of this river, and extends towards the east till it reaches the Garden of Eden to the south thereof, to the south, and from the east of the whole land of Eden, and to the whole east it turns into the east, proceeds till it reaches the east of the mountain named Rapha, and it descends to the bank of the mouth of the river Tina. All right, so it says, this portion came forth by the lot for Shem and his sons, that they should possess it forever unto the generations forevermore. And it says, and Noah rejoiced that his portion came forth for Shem and his sons, and he remembered all that he had spoken with his mouth in prophecy. For he had said, blessed be the Lord God of Shem, and may the Lord dwell in the dwellings of Shem. All right, so, let me go back. So right here it says, and Ham came forth the second portion, beyond Gihon towards the south to the right of the garden, and it extends toward the south, and it extends to all the mountains of fire. Now I know you all are like, well, where is this at? You're talking about, these different mountains and waters and different, it says the mouth of the river Tina. It's like, what is all this? How do you know what any of this is, and how do you know where any of it's, at? And we're going to talk about that in just a second. So what is the big deal about this also? Well, this also explains to us how a piece of Shem's land was actually stolen from the Canaanites. It actually tells us that the Canaanites, when they saw the land of Israel, and then when they saw it, they became jealous, and they went down and they took it. And that's one of the main reasons why they were cursed, was because they took the land of Shem. All right. So right here, remember, we talked about how the very first part of this book, it tells you that Shem's lot is in the center of the earth. Okay? So let's take a look at some maps. When you look at the center of the earth, you see Africa is located in the center, right? Let's look at another map. Directly center is the continent of Africa. Look at another map right here. And I didn't do this. This is actually, when you ask for the center of the earth, this is where you find the center of the earth. And they tell you right here, it's Ghana. Takarati, how do you say this? Takarati, Ghana. They saying right here is actually near the center of the earth. Oops, let me go back. Blow it up for you. Right there. So when you go in, you can see where pretty much in the map. And then it says here that Japheth, which is, they say is north, and Shem is, so right here it says that Japheth is north and and Shem is south of Japheth. When you look here and when people say that this is Japheth's land, well, if you look underneath that, it says that Shem is at the south of Japheth. Well, where do you see south of Japheth? You see Africa. Another one here, X marks the spot. Right here, from this particular angle, we still see where it's located, and it's right there in the middle, and it's Africa, right? And also, when we looked at those previous pictures, they didn't have Africa in its correct size. Remember, Africa, they're showcasing Africa way smaller than what it is. Remember, we can fit North America, we can fit South America, we can fit a lot of these countries, these continents within in Africa. So look how large it is. And if you think about it, it's taking up practically the whole map, because Africa is, is pretty large. So, and it's in the center. So here we have Genesis chapter 10. And, oops, let me go back. So right here, you will see Ophir and Havilah. And these are Shemitic sons. These were sons of Shem. So right here, you look at unto Shem, also the father of all the children of Eber, the brother of Japheth the elder, even to him were children born. It says the children of Shem were Elam, Asher, and Aphaxad, Lud, and Aram. And it says the children of Aram, Uz, Hul, and Gether, and Mash. And Arphaxad begot Salah, and Salah begot Eber. And unto Eber were the two sons. The name of one son was Peleg, for in his day was the earth divided, and his brothers was named Joktan. And it says, and Joktan begat Almadad, Shelef, and Hazar, forgive me guys, Mavith, and Jerah. So as you see, this is Joktan. And remember, Eber, he had Peleg, and his brother name was Joktan. Why is this a big deal? Because we look here, we see two names, Ophir and Havilah and Jobab, and it says all of these were the sons of Joktan. So these were in the line of Shem, Ophir and Havilah. I'm making a big deal about these two names. We have to find out right now. So it says Ophir is an unidentified region famous in the Old Testament times for its fine gold. It says the geographic list of Genesis 10 apparently places it in Arabia. But in the time of Solomon, Ophir was thought of being overseas. It says gold, or algum, which is wood, sandalwood, ivory, monkeys, and peacocks. Now, remember, it says that this location has ivory. Where does ivory come from? It comes from elephants. And where are elephants from? They're from Africa, right? That's where they're from. They says monkeys. Where are monkeys from? They're from Africa. And there's peacocks in Africa, right? So it says many areas of Arabian Peninsula have been proposed as the site of Ophir. The principal alternative locations overseas are East Africa. So remember, we just saw Ophir, the son of, in the line of Shem, and they're saying right here, East Africa is one of the proposed locations, and we know that that is the actual location. And right here it says East Africa, right? Let's keep going. So I wonder if you guys can see this. So right here, this is a map of Ophir, right? And if you look here, it shows you Ophir is in South Africa. On this map, it says South Africa is where Ophir is. So come on, guys, we got some scholarship actually supporting where Ophir went. And remember, Ophir is in the line of Shem. Now it says here Africa. It says biblical scholars, archaeologists, and others have tried to determine the exact location of Ophir. Vasco da Gama's companion Tomé Lopez reasoned that Ophir would have been the ancient name for Great Zimbabwe in Zimbabwe, the main center of southern Africa trade in gold in the Renaissance period. Though the ruins of Great Zimbabwe are now dated to the medieval era, long after Solomon is said to have lived, the identification of Ophir with Sofala in Mozambique was mentioned by Milton in Paradise Lost. So it says another more serious possibility is African shore of the Red Sea, with the name perhaps being derived from afar people living in the Deneki Desert, Ethiopia, Eritrea. So right here, this is talking about Ophir. And remember, we spoke on Ophir being in the line of Shem, correct? And they're saying that it's in Africa. Now, this is actually in the Encyclopedia of Britannica. Encyclopedia Britannica is actually one of the most credited sources that you can utilize. And it's saying that Ophir is said to be in East Africa. Right here, we have a source where it says East Africa, which is Ethiopia, Eritrea. Also, it's saying it could be in South Africa, which we see on here on this map. Okay, so let's keep going. You know, I would think that people would be excited if I bring out information to support that Shem resided in the land of Africa, which they say is where we came from. I would have thought people would be excited about this information. But what I'm starting to see is people are having an issue with it. And that's okay. Right here, we see Havilah. Remember, I just talked about Havilah. Remember in Genesis 10, it said that, and as a matter of fact, I'll go back to it. But right here in Genesis chapter 10, remember, Havilah was one of the sons of Shem. Let's go back. Here we got it, Wikipedia. Havilah, excuse me, went too far. Here we go. Havilah refers to, I don't know why this keeps doing that. Havilah refers to both a land and a people in several books of the Bible. The one mentioned in Genesis 2 through 10, while the other was, Havilah refers to both a land and people in several books of the Bible. The one mentioned in Genesis 2:10 through 11. It says, while the other place thought to be in Africa and mentioned in Genesis 10:7. Right there, it says the place was thought to be where? In Africa, right? It says in one case, Havilah is associated with the Garden of Eden. It says, and a river went out of Eden to the water of the garden. And from thence it was parted and became into 4 heads. The first name was the Pison, and in which compasses the whole land of Havilah, where there is gold. Now, people have to remember, a lot of gold is mentioned. Where is gold primarily found? It's found in Africa, okay? They always talk about these goods, like Solomon was brought all these goods. He was brought, and also we have to think about it. What is the symbol for Judah is a lion, right? And where do lions come from? They come from Africa. They're called the Lion of Judah, which is the king of Africa, the animal kingdom of Africa, which is the lion. So again, we all have to just really take time and think about it. So it says here, they're just talking about how the Garden of Eden is where Havilah is associated to be with. All right. So right here, they said people thought the land to be in Africa, right there. Also, these are different locations of, who they would say are Shemitic regions, but this is kind of blurry. I'm not able to make it out as well as I probably could have the last time. Maybe you guys check out my video. I probably got it. It's probably a little clearer. Right now, I really can't see what it says. But let's move on. All right. Now, there's also someone by the name of Eldad ben Mahili Hadanai. So he's called the Eldad the Danite. So they said that he's a Jewish traveler and philologist who was generally credited with the authorship of fanciful geographical narrative that exerted an enduring influence throughout the Middle Ages. This possibly gave rise to the legend of Prester John, the mighty Oriental priest, continent of fabulous wealth and power. It says, probably originating from southern Arabia, Eldad visited Mesopotamia, Egypt, North Africa, and Spain, and caused stir by his accounts of the 10 lost tribes of Israel. He himself claimed to be the descendants of the Danites, who together with the tribes of Naphtali, Asher, and Gad were said to have established a Jewish kingdom in Cush, variously interpreted as Ethiopia or roughly present-day Sudan. So right here, we let you know that Naphtali, Asher, and Gad were located in Africa. Now, when people look at Ethiopia, everybody thinks of this small little country in Africa towards the east. But actually, when you really look at Ethiopia, it's in the middle of Africa, and it branches from the middle all the way from one side to the other. I can showcase a map of that in a second. I don't think I have one here, but I can definitely showcase one later. All right, so we have Eldad the Danite, who is actually a historical figure, telling us that he himself was a Danite. Naphtali, Asher, and Gad said were the complete. Said they had put a kingdom in Ethiopia, which is Africa. Okay. So right here, again, we have another source, It says Eldad bin Mahidini, Eldad's son, he says, was a 9th century Jewish merchant, traveler, and philologist. Though probably originally from southern Arabia, he professed to be a citizen of the independent Jewish state in East Africa, inhabited by people claiming descent from the lost tribes Dan, Asher, Gad, and Naphtali. Where did he say he was from? He was from East Africa. Again, he's saying not only was Dan from Africa, he's saying Asher, Gad, and Naphtali. Come on, this should actually be making people feel good about it, but for some reason, I guess Prakash didn't like it, and it made him feel upset. Maybe because those other people that he so-called, his definition of Asher and Gad, he doesn't want them to come from Africa. He wants them to come from another land, but newsflash, they don't.
Hey, Champ, real quick, can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
Hey, look, you just body bagged everything already, but it's funny this whole thing came about because you congratulated the guy that fought the boxing match.
Yeah.
Now everything you're talking about is where they all say Israel come from.
Yeah.
Right, and they want to call him a damn whatever they want to call him, to be disrespectful.
Yeah.
And I guess they went by what, the way he looked, because we don't supposed to go by looks according to them.
One thing about us is, as Black people, we're xenophobic, and that's what this is showcasing xenophobia, as well as, we have Africans in Africa have problems with each other there, and we have problems with each other here in the Americas. Black people, we can't seem to get along. Same thing with people in Africa. So this is just a Shemitic thing. However, like you said, I'm just getting started with this information. I haven't even touched the surface. There's so much information to support us being Shem. And people want to have, that right there and whoever has a problem with what I'm bringing out, please, I want you to hit the link and explain to me, why do you want to fight me on proving that we are the Shemites?
Hey, Champ, guess what? I watched the program the other day when it was on Judah show, Bakwash and the guy that's in the chat, Wavy, making funny faces, who does nothing. Just laughing, hee ha ha, laughing. It was a party, a bunch of men having a party talking about the sister, but now the sister's here, where won't be no laughing. Bring your info. See what Naphtali's doing is connecting the dots, and I appreciate it. But I'm gonna start cutting y'all. Go for it, Champ.
No, I actually enjoy it. And like I said, if you got any questions, please do not hesitate to ask. If there's something you want to add to what I'm saying, please do not hesitate. Please ask your toughest, hardest questions. I would be actually offended if people don't. Please ask, challenge me. I'm a person that's all about, I'm a truth seeker. I don't like if the truth does not support me, I don't care. I just want to know what is the truth. And sometimes the truth hurts. But the thing is that we have to get to the bottom of it. And that's what I'm trying to do. Like you said, is connect the dots. There's tons of information out there to support that the land of Africa is where a lot of the tribes came from and resided in. But let me just keep going. So here we have Eldad Hadini again. So this is another source. It says, was the 9th century Jewish merchant, traveler, philologist. Right here he says that probably originated from, they're saying that he originated from Arabia, but they say he professed to be a citizen of an independent Jewish state in East Africa. So they were trying to say that he came from Arabia, but he came out and said, no, I'm not from Arabia. I'm from East Africa. And not only am I from East Africa, Dan, Asher, Gad, and Naphtali is also in East Africa. So I just want to make sure people see that and understand that I didn't just come up with that. And that's also found where? In the Encyclopedia Britannica. So I dare you guys to come up here and you need to provide me a source from the Encyclopedia Britannica that says otherwise. All right, let's keep going. Oh, let me keep going down here. It says Eldad's story begins with him leaving the land on the other side of the river Cush. Eldad traveled with the man of the tribe of Asher. A great storm wrecked the boat, but God prepared a box for him and his companion, on which they floated until thrown among a cannibal Ethiopian tribe called Ramram. It says the Asherite who was fat was immediately eaten, while Eldad was put into a pit to be fattened. It says soon after a fire-worshipping tribe assailed the cannibals and Eldad was taken prisoners. He remained in captivity for 4 years. It says his captors brought him to the province of Azanian, and it says, according to another version, to China. He was ransomed to a Jewish merchant from the tribe of Issachar for 32 pieces of gold. So this was him telling his account of what happened. However, the most important part of this whole thing is the fact that he said that he came out of East Africa. So right here we see Africa, and it says here Azania is a name that has been applied to various parts of southeastern tropical Africa. So this whole thing about Africa, the name of Africa is actually not the name of Africa, but they actually coined it to be Azania. Okay? All right. So now we have Balad El Sudan continues. So Balad El Sudan, it says here, the historical presence of Jewish communities in Africa is well attested. It says today the descendants of Jews live in nations such as Sierra Leone. Right there, it says descendants of these Jews live in nations such as Sierra Leone, Liberia, Senegal, Ghana, Nigeria, and many other areas. According to the 17th century Tariq al-Fatash and the Tariq al-Sudan, it says several Jewish communities existed as a part of the Ghana, Mali, and Songhai empires. One such community was formed by a group of Egyptian Jews who allegedly traveled by the way of Sahel corridor through Chad into Mali. So right here, they're letting you know that Balad Sudan are saying that today they are descendants of Jews and they live in Sierra Leone, Liberia, Senegal, Ghana, and Nigeria. So right there lets you know that there are Jews that are, called Balad Sudan who are residing within Africa. Now, it says here, the Jews of Balad Sudan describes West African Jewish communities which were connected to known Jewish communities which were expelled from the Middle East, North Africa, Spain, or Portugal, and migrated to West Africa. It says various historical records state that at one time they were present in Ghana, Mali, the Songhai empires, which was then called Balad Sudan. It says a name which is derived from a name which is derived from an Arabic term which means land of the blacks. In later years, Jews who were expelled from Spain, Portugal, and Morocco and migrated to West Africa also formed their own communities off the coast of Senegal. So right here, we have West African Jews who are said to be in North Africa, the Middle East, and we're going to talk about this so-called Middle East. We're going to get into that too. So right here, it says the Israelite migrations into Africa, but we all have to understand that this area right here is Africa. The so-called Middle East is Africa. Only thing that separates it is just a body of water. It's nothing that is that extensive. Only thing that happened is somebody just said this land does not belong to Africa. That's all they did. And if we think about how much water separates a lot of places, like the Great Lake of Michigan separates the separation within America, nobody's going to take away this land being a part of America, right? Just because it's divided by a Great Lake. So right here, they say the Israel traveled here, and then they went further into Africa, and then they, went out during the transatlantic slave trade. Oh. And this is Africa. So right here, we see this. This is a great point. This right here is considered to be Africa, but look how far away it is from the continent, right? Look right here. This is supposed to be Africa, but if you look here, let me show you. Right there, this is supposed to be Africa, but look how far away it is from Africa, right? But then when you look here, you guys, people want to sit up here and say this isn't Africa, but they'll say that this is. Come on, we got to make things make sense, right? All right. So there is somebody called Oloda Equiano. A lot of you guys probably have heard of him, but he is saying that he is Igbo, and he is from the Kingdom of Benin, now Nigeria. In 1745, his father was one of the province elders who decided disputes. According to James Walvin, Equiano described his father as a local Igbo eminent, and slave owner. It says when he was about 11, Equiano was kidnapped. After 6 months of captivity, he was brought to the coast where he encountered white men for the first time. It says Equiano later recalled his autobiography, The Life of Olada Equiano, the African. It says the first object which saluted my eyes when I arrived on the coast was the sea and a slave ship, which was then riding at the anchor and waiting for its cargo. He says these filled me with astonishment. It says which has soon converted into terror. He says, when I was carried on by board, I was immediately handled and tossed up to see if I were sound by some of the crews, and I was not persuaded that I had gotten into a world of bad spirits and that they were going to kill me. Their complexions too differing so much from ours, their long hair and the language they spoke. So right here, he is talking about his experience with being, captured and being, sent off to be a slave. And he also explained how this was the first time he actually saw white people and how he explained. Now, who is Olada Equiano? He is actually said to be a Jew. Okay. Anyway, so where is the true land of Ham? A lot of people want to talk about where is Ham. Let's talk about Ham. So remember, I started off with this. I talked about how Nimrod is up here. He's found here. This is, he's found here, but for some reason he's Africa is where Cush is. Africa is where Ham is. Right here, you see this is where the Amorites were located. That's Ham. Okay. We got Amorites located here. We got the Cushites located here. If you go further up north, you will see that the Hittites are actually found up there. So a lot of Ham is actually not found in Africa, where they want to say it's supposed to be. It's also found right here in the so-called, Mesopotamian area or Middle East. And that's where they resided. Let me keep going. Oops, what did I just do? Okay. All right, so I talked about this And if you look here, like I said, this is all of this is actually Africa. Remember, you see down here, they saying this is Africa, but why wouldn't they say that this is Africa? Why wouldn't they say that? But what they would say that this is the land of Ham. This actually says land of Ham. Why? Because a lot of the Hamites, excuse me, I didn't got out of there. Okay, hold on one second. I didn't start it from the wrong slide. 1 second. Let's go back here. All right. Let's take a look at this here. Right here, it says the land of Ham. They have coined all of this the land of Ham. Why? Because that's where the Hamites, when the Canaanites actually took over this. This is why it's called the land of Canaan. It's not called the land of Israel. It's actually called the land of Canaan. Okay? Because Ham came in and they took over this area. And guess what? Ham came in and they took over all of this area as well. So Ham just started to invade into this land. We know that Egypt, they invaded in there. We know that we can see Put there, and then we got Canaan here. And if you keep going over, you'll see more Hamites. You start to look at the Berbers. The Berbers actually go back to Ham as well. But let's just keep going. I talk about the curse of Ham here because the main reason why I brought up the curse of Ham, and I actually go deeper into this on my video that I did, and you guys can watch that where I actually go into deeper. But this whole thing about the curse of Ham is why we look at Africa the way we look at it. The Christians came out, these white European Christians came out and said, oh, well, Ham is black. And the reason why they said that was because they want to say that due to the curse of Ham is where black skin came from. Because they believed that everybody was white, and then all of a sudden, when Ham was cursed, that's when his skin was turned black. That's how this all started. So we all need to think about that for a second and say, okay, the only reason why they're coining Africa as the land of Ham, because this is where black people come from, and they want to say that the reason why we have black skin is due to a curse. It has nothing to do with anything else because there is no evidence to say it's anything else. Where did black skin come from? You know, Noah couldn't have sons of 3 different races. That's not even genetically possible. What they say is that everybody was white, and then Most High cursed Ham with black skin. We all have heard of this. This is nothing to, look at as if it's something new. The only thing that we need to look at is the fact that they're using this as a way to say where black skin came from, which was a curse. Okay? It says the curse of Ham. Slave-holding Southern Christians often justified the institution of slavery by appealing to the so-called curse of Ham. It says in their interpretation, which first surfaced in the 16th or 17th century, the Genesis account establishes that God's willed black people to be enslaved perpetually. Genesis does not support this interpretation. However, apart from the fact that the nature of Ham's offense against his father is unclear, Noah strangely does not curse Ham, but his son Canaan. It says, what element of the text suggests identifying Ham as representative of the ancestor of all black people? Why did Noah shift the curse 1 generation? Now it says, according to Genesis, every human being descends from Noah, and from at least one of these 3 sons and their wives. It says Shem, ancestors of the Semites, Ham, ancestors of the Africans, and Japheth are the ancestors of the Europeans. It says Ham was the father of Cush, Egypt, Put, Libya, and Canaan. It says in the so-called Table of Nations, Ham's son Cush appears only as the ancestor of Nimrod, who settled in Mesopotamia, not Africa. Remember, Nimrod did not settle in so-called Africa. He settled in Mesopotamia. So right there, all this stuff about Ham being in Africa, he's also found in Mesopotamia. And guess what? The land of Canaan is actually what's supposed to be the land of Israel, right? So the Canaanites, the Hamites are actually going places where they're not supposed to be. It's obvious. All right, so it says Ham's son Cush appears only as the ancestors of Nimrod, who settled in Mesopotamia, not Africa, and became the ancestors of the Akkadians, that is, the Assyrians and the Babylonians. All right, So let's just keep going. Hold on, okay. Can't make out that bottom part. So here we go. It says Ham's descent. So right here it says Ham, according to the table of nations in the book of Genesis, was the second son of Noah and the father of Cush, Mizraim, Put, and Canaan. It says Ham descendants are interpreted by Flavius Josephus and others as having populated Africa and adjoining parts of Asia. Now, right here it says, according to Flavius Josephus, that Ham populated Africa. We do see Ham in Africa, right? Ham is found in, we see Egypt, correct? But guess what they also said? They said parts of Asia. Is anybody going to mention that? If people see, they'll say to me, see Naphtali? It says right there that Ham populated Africa. It also says Ham populated Asia too. But I don't see anybody teaching on that. I don't see anybody bringing that out, that Ham actually went into Asia. Does anybody care? But everybody want to make fun of me. But a lot of these Asians are, all of the Asians, they're Sinites, they're Canaanites. This is all historical. But guess what? I can say this until my face turns black and blue, and people are still it's going to go in one ear and out the other. And guess what? I'm not going to be offended, nor am I ashamed. I'm going to continue to say it. You can laugh and make jokes about it all you want to, but guess what? It's right here in writing. It's in black and white. So it says the curse of Ham is described in the book of Genesis as imposed by the patriarch Noah upon Ham's son Canaan. It said it occurs in the context of Noah's drunkenness and is provoked by shameful acts perpetuated by Noah's son Ham, who saw the nakedness of his father. All right, so it says here the story original purpose may have been to justify the subjection of the Canaanites to Israelites, but in later centuries the narrative was interpreted by some Christian, Muslims, and Jews as an explanation for black skin, as well as a justification for slavery of black people. Now, right here we see the Christian, the Muslims, and the Jews are the ones that are utilizing this curse of Ham, curse of Canaan, to explain where black skin came from. What has happened? The only thing that's happened is that the Israelites, these camps, only thing they did was they just took us out of the equation and kept the other Africans as the curse. They just took us out and said, hey, everything else is correct. They just got us confused. We are the true Jews. The rest of them are just Canaanites. And it's what you call xenophobia. That doesn't make any sense. Why did you just remove us and not remove all the Africans that we know are Shemitic? Instead, you labeled all of them to be Ham, which was racist in the first place. But as soon as you removed yourself from it, then you go like, well, hey, that's just them. But let's just keep going. So it says, while Genesis 9 never says that Ham was black, he became associated with black skin through folk etymology, deriving his name from a similar but actually unconnected word meaning darker brown. It says the next stage are certain fables according to the ancient Jewish traditions. According to one legend preserved in the Babylonian Talmud, it says that God cursed Ham because he broke a prohibition on sex abroad the ark and was smitten in his skin. Now, people who read extra biblical texts, right? So people go off and they read the Zondervan Bible Pictorial Dictionary. They go off and read all these different books. But when you mention to them the book of Jasher, when you mention to them the book of Jubilees, when you mention to them all these other books, they look at you as if you're crazy. But my question to you is why does Zondervan Bible Dictionary mean so much to you? But when I talk about the book of Jubilees, you turn your nose up at it. Shouldn't you be turning your nose up at this so-called book of this so-called dictionary? I mean, why is this dictionary considered to be more valuable than this book of Jubilees, which we found all over the place, right? Anyway, so it says here, deriving the name, but actually unconnected word meaning darker brown. So that's folk etymology. Is why everybody says, oh, Canaan means black, it means darker brown. No, that's what you consider to be folk etymology. It says, according to one legend preserved in the Babylonian Talmud, God cursed Ham because he broke prohibition on sex abroad the ark. That's not true. They made that up. Like I said, if you were to read the extra biblical text, you'll actually find out what happened to Ham, what he actually did. And what did Ham do? Noah had a garment that he was going to give to Shem. He had a garment he was going to give to Shem. This was a special garment. This garment was said to have come from Adam. That's what this is all about. He waited till his dad took the garment off and he stole it. That's what happened. He stole the garment when Noah went to sleep. When Noah was drunk, he went to sleep, and guess what Ham did? He stole the garment. Now you say, Neff, why he steal the garment? Because the garment was going to Shem. But what did he do? Ham stole the garment. Now this wasn't no regular garment. Like I said, this garment was made by the Most High, given to Adam. And Adam passed this garment down, and this garment was passed down through passed down to Noah. And Noah he was getting ready to pass it down to his chosen son, which was Shem. But guess what? Ham took advantage of the time where his dad was drunk, and he stole it. And guess who he gave the garment to? He gave the garment to Cush, who gave it to his son Nimrod. Nimrod had the garment, and he wore it. So with that, people can, read the other books, and you'll connect the dots. But everybody turns their noses up at the other books. But guess what? Zondervan Bible Pictorial Dictionary, people want to hold on to that one. And I find that very interesting. I'm sorry. That just fools me. Oh, I'm not going to read that book, but I'm going to read the Zondervan Bible Dictionary. But anyway.
Hey, Queen, I believe in the Zondervan Bible Dictionary, it says Esau is black.
Oh, they ignore that too, and they ignore that as well. It's all about, what they want. They eat the beat and spit out the bones, I guess.
Yeah. Continue to connect the dots. F.O.P.E. Ain't that funny?
Ain't that how it is? People go, but guess what? Go ahead, y'all. Get mad or get glad.
That's right.
Now, this is what this comes from. Like I said, if you guys want to go into the extra biblical text, which I recommend, please go read the book of Joshua, read the book of Jubilees, because it actually connects the dots further for us. Like I said, Ham did not go in and rape his father. Ham did not go in and do all this crazy stuff. And if you read the book of Joshua, it tells you what he did. He stole his father's garment. You'd be like, well, like I said, this wasn't no regular garment. This garment was said to actually possess some form of supernatural power. If you guys believe in the supernatural, we don't have to get into that. But this was a garment that was passed down from Adam, and Noah was going to give it to Shem. Ham knew it, and he stole it. And guess what he did? He cursed his son Canaan, and he's been stealing ever since, right?
Hey sis, one more thing, because when you said people talk about, you mentioned supernatural power, right? Yeah. In the garment. Well, remember what happened when they touched Christ's garment.
Okay, go ahead and bring that out for now.
No, yeah, just think about it. They touched Christ's garment, right? Did he touch them? But when they touched the garment, they were healed, right? So think about that. When you talk about David played his harp, right, and healed people with the music.
Okay.
So that's if you want to call it supernatural power, what have you, but the scripts don't lie. Go ahead, sis.
And thank you so much for bringing that out and connecting those dots to that, because they have lied. These people have lied to the point where we believe them. And the thing is that they tell you, oh, don't read these books. Why they tell you not to read those books? Because they want to keep you ignorant to it. They want to keep you believing and following their doctrine. That's not the way things are supposed to be. You want to read everything. Don't let nobody tell you what not to read. You read it yourself, and then you come to your own conclusion. And look at the Bible and see if it connects to it, which it does. This garment was a very special garment that came from Adam, and he was going to give it to Shem, and Ham stole it. Guess what? Noah woke up. He had no clothes. He was mad. He cursed his son. He cursed Canaan to be a servant. Now let's talk about that too. All he did was curse his son to be a servant. His grandson to be a servant. Everybody looks at it like, oh, he cursed Canaan to be. No, it was just a servant. He was just a servant class. Remember, there is a hierarchy within the civilization, within the kingdom. Shem was going to be the royal class. Then you have the middle class. Then you got the servant class. That's all Canaan was going to be. His family was never going to rule. That's just what that means. They never were going to rule. So, of course, Canaan had an issue with Shem because Shem was the ruling class and they were cursed to be servants. They weren't cursed to be the way that we see them in the Bible, being cursed to be killed off and, all this and be destroyed, enslaved and all that. Now, where did that come from? That actually came from the book of Jubilees. What happened is that, like I was saying to you, the Most High divided the land, and he gave land to Shem. He gave land to, Ham and, all of them. But guess what? Canaan saw the land that was supposed to be given to Shem. And guess what he did? He stole it. And now the land is called Canaan. And that's actually found in the book of Jubilees. You can read that and you can find it there. That's how the land became the name of Canaan, because they saw the land and they stole it. That's just it, so when you really hear the other piece of the puzzle, you go like, okay, but it doesn't sound as dramatic and as the other stories sound. But like I said, Ham did not go in and rape his father, and Canaan came in and they stole the land of Israel, right? Okay, let's keep going. All right, so this is me. Let's see. Okay, I don't think this is important. I'm going to just move past this. Let's move past that. All right. Keep going. I read all this already. And we talked about that. Okay, what is going on? Okay, 1 second. I don't know if this is. I kind of jumped on here really quick. I don't see everything here.
No, we'll take your time. I'll say something while you're looking for that.
Okay, yeah, let's share my screen real quick so I can look for it.
Yeah. Think about this. When you first come on, I had to block the other guy because I don't like trolls. Just to troll is to be trolling because you're not serious. We're serious about this. And the other guy, Wavy, whatever you call herself, right? You come on here tomorrow. She's running, but we see who running. They always want the sister to go on a channel where they can have 4-on-3. 4-on-1. Or 7-on-1, and come off like straight disrespectful. I talked to my dear brother F.O.P.E. He's supposed to be coming on, and he actually the one that called me and like, man, Naphtali said this. I said, what you talking about? Judah Nazareth said this. I said, well, some people interpret things wrong, or they just add to something and turn it into a lie. So I called Naphtali and talked to her about it. So we were talking today, and I called F.O.P.E., right? And I said, well, here you go. You can talk to her about it. And Naphtali, I think she said 2 or 3 words about what do you think about? I think Naphtali, you said what you think about what I'm talking about. And the first thing the brother said out of his mouth, right? I think you're crazy. Okay, now I laughed about it, but I find it ironic that we're crazy with the information she's showing here. In Israel, that little tiny little spot, but everybody else got land the size of mountains. People don't believe in Christ. Israel got all kind of look like every goddamn body, right? So but we crazy, But go ahead, sis. I'm sorry. Both been coming on, but who running?
I just say this with you, Elder Qanath. It's like this. Now the whole reason why I didn't do the debate with Jeremiah. So they trying to say I'm running. I went on Judah Nash's channel.
Yeah, who is he?
Almost 4 hours. I asked them to come over there on my channel. He told me he wasn't coming on my channel. He said, I'm not coming over there. Nobody said that to me. So my thing is that I came on Judah Nash channel. I sat there for 4 hours, and this man told me he can't come over to my channel. That's why I said, well, then fine. I don't have to do anything to be. Why do I need you to come over there to my channel when I don't even know where your channel is and who you are? Can't even see your face.
Oh, even how he look.
Don't nobody even know who he is, and don't nobody care. And my thing is, I was just trying to be nice and be cool. I didn't have to talk to him. Like I said, I was on Judah Nash channel for 4 hours that night, and this dude was rude. He didn't even want to share with me. I have a channel with this video with any of my information is available to see anytime. You can sit there and read it. You can research it, whatever, watch it. He doesn't have anything for me to see. And then he didn't want to share anything with me. And I still was trying to build with this man. And then he told me to my face that he didn't want to come on my channel. I said, okay, well, that's a wrap. I hurried up and hopped off and left. After being on there for 4 hours, I got no credit or respect for doing that. Meanwhile, this man don't have to come on my channel and do anything.
But you know why, Neff? It's because they hate God. They hate the Most High. They hate Christ. Because he said when you speak on his word, they're going to hate you for his name's sake. Think about that. They're going to hate you for his name's sake. It goes deeper than us. They hate because the word of God is in you. He said he should dwell in you. That's the comfort. He should dwell in you. So they hate that because they can see what's in you and they wish they had it. They don't have a God, right? Their God is wood and stone, for real, right? When they say they tore a night, their God is man, right? That's who their God is. That's who they worship, right? They worship, and no disrespect to Judah Nash, they worship Judah Nash. They worship my brother, right? Christ is God. We don't go in that doctrine like that. Nah, bro. You know, but they worship you, brother. You know it. That's why you be laughing at them and shit. But Judah Nash, you on here. Come on here and dialogue with him, man. You was I didn't see no disrespect. I didn't watch the whole thing. Did him disrespect you anyway, sis? But the other guy, there you go, Wavy. Come on. Nah, Qanath lying. Come on the show, man. Just come on the show and have a dialogue with the sister and see who's running. She came on there as a woman 4 hours. Right? Now, either you scared of her or you scared of me. And I'm going to stay out of it. I'm just going to keep it respectful. That's all. So the link is in. Somebody put the link in the room. The link is in the room. So come on and show yourself. You know, let's get it popping. Go ahead, sis.
Well, I want to take this time for people to come on and ask questions. I know a lot of this information is, like I said, I'm bringing a new school of thought. And I know a lot of it's hard for people to, you know, everybody has been taught a certain type of way. And here I am coming in and telling you everything that you've been taught is incorrect. And a lot of people, you know, are stuck in their ways. I get it. So, you know, we're kind of losing people. So I want to slow things down. And I want people to come on and click the link and let's have a conversation. And you can ask me anything they want to. And if there's anything I need to share, I have it. If not, then we can talk. But I have, you know, different documents and sources that we can use. But until then, you know, you can share the link and people can come on and ask questions.
Hey, that's what hey, Mayweather was right, man. He say, you know, you can talk all that talk, but when you're in the ring, it's like talking shit to Mike Tyson. You know, when you start talking shit to Mike Tyson, then boom, get in that ring and they melt. They turn around and run. Now the sister is here, right? You want to say home field? Guess what? Champions go outside of places where other people will be uncomfortable because they have fear. But see, Naphtali went on. I don't know what channel she hasn't been on to discuss what she teach. Okay, Killer Priest channel, Saw Nigga channel, Nepal the Witch channel, Judah Nazareth channel, right? You name what's Top Cat channel, right? She's talked to white, black, red, green, and brown, men and women, right? She's chopped up with every person and even her own brothers who say she's an Israelite but say she can't speak, right? And down her, right? Say we don't debate women, but debate women in the street, right? What it is this is why the black community has lost respect from the world, because we don't respect sisters like this, right? Who has a great family, children, and a husband, right? Who's a breadwinner, both of them, right? We don't respect teachers like this. I remember teachers like this when I was coming up, right? I knew Naphtali before she knew of me. Okay, that's a fact. I was like, man, I got, Lord, please, I want to talk to this sister. I like what she's teaching, right? What she's saying, the way she's speaking, right? Then I met her husband. I said, wow, equally yoked, because she tells me all the time. I get letters from my husband. Then I'm not gonna mention his name, but him and I talk. I'm like, whoa. So the thing is, when you guys talk shit, right? But you know you can't bring shit in nobody's house. You gotta come over here with the truth. So come on in the channel. The link is in the room. But so who's running? Who's running now? Didn't ask, come on, baby boy, you done went on and we've been beefing everything. Go ahead, sis.
Where is Bakwash? Where is he?
Exactly. Bakwashi.
He had all these phone calls, you know, he was all this cause of concern that he was saying. You know, one thing I'm learning about this community and just reviewing and being a part of it is the fact is that people don't really want to people are not really interested in the truth. People are comfortable with the information that they have. And you know what? You know, the one thing about it is if you know that you're an Israelite and you believe, you know Christ is the Lord and whatever, that's pretty much all you need. But as far as trying to connect the dots and things like that, I see people are not really interested in that, and they feel comfortable with black people being the Canaanites, being Ham, you know, being something less. And the rest of these people, even though they actually say it, who they are. You know, the Palestinians, the word Palestinian actually means Philistine. You can ask them that. They'll tell you to your face that it means Philistine. But guess what? And nobody's going to care. You got Mahmoud Abbas telling you that he is a Canaanite, a Jebusite, but people are going to tell you that just means he wants that land, right? That doesn't mean that he's actually a Canaanite. He's just saying that. But let you find an African or somebody saying that they're a Canaanite, I guarantee you're going to say you're going to utilize that as evidence to say that that's who they are. So guys, please hit the link. Judah, I went on your channel and I hit the link. Why don't you come over here and hit the link? You laughing? It's a joke. I'm a joke.
Yeah, and the guy that got no way Jew, you made a mistake and put a V in there. It should say no way, then I'm a Jew. That's what you should put. That's your new name. No way I'm a Jew. And Bakwash is no longer Bakwash because y'all said she's scared, right? It's no longer Bakwash, masculine. It's Bakwashi. It's Bakwashi now. Okay? So, hey, I'm not going to give you a name, Judah. I'm just going to leave it at that. But the sister said, come on, man.
He says he likes listening to me. He says he's learning. Well, good. I'm glad you're listening.
I mean, let's have some common sense, brothers and sisters. He said, come on, okay. Let's have some common sense. Like, because I have a question, and it's dealing with One West doctrine, but when Judah Naz come on, I will ask him. But it's dealing with doctrine overall, right, about this very topic. Somebody put the link in the room. Let me call Shem. The link should be in the room. Naphtali, can you put the link in the room? Because I don't know how to do that stuff. Let me see. Okay, got it. I got it. He in here.
Okay.
Hey, Jude. Hey, look. Hey, Jude. Shalom. Hey, before you start talking, let me ask you a question. It's not no trap up because I asked a brother a question, Bakwash just today, because, and I think you kind of understand where Naphtali coming from a little bit, and she's not finished. But if this is not the land of Ham, Shem, Japheth, whatever you want to call it, right? And some people say, well, this is Babylon, right? And I know you don't believe in the one West doctrine. Some people say this is Osiris. I don't know if you think this is Osiris or not, but which one is it? Is it Osiris, Babylon? But Babylon, is that a name for a people? So who are or say the Babylonians, or who? So what land is this then? The Americas. That's my question to you, Judah, and then y'all can go ahead and Bill.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I was saying, what land is the Americas?
According to the Torah?
Yeah.
Shoot. I can't tell you. I don't think that America is necessarily named by a name. But
well, you know what? I appreciate that answer, though. I appreciate that answer. Go ahead.
There are three theories. I'm going to call them theories. I know Sister Naphtali don't like that, and I'm not theorizing. I'm saying I listen to other people because Second Ezra's, some of it I believe, and a lot of it I believe that there is some Christian tampering, right? But anyway, that's not the point. Some people say Osiris is America. I heard another theory that it was somewhere in North Africa, I think someone mentioned, and I forgot what the other location people say that Osiris is. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it should be like Har, like mountain of Sharath, like Sharath would be like to minister or to guard, to serve, because it's in Second Ezra it does say that they went to a land where no man dwelt to keep the commandments, right? And the word Sharath will also be like like service and ministry thing, whatever. So I mean, Har sometimes also means like a government or thing, not necessarily like a mountain. So I will say though, but the question you asked me earlier about the Babylon, now as far as like the original Babylon, no, but in the scriptures it says there's another location called the daughter of Babylon where both houses are dwelling together and they shall leave from. That's a world ruling empire. So as far as that being in any other continent, I disagree with that because America is a world ruling empire.
So go ahead, sis, you can go ahead because I did have a follow up, but go ahead. Well, the follow up is, will you look at the people from the Bering Strait or Aztecs, Mayans, Incas, all them down there in Mexico and some parts of America, biblically? Who are they biblically, according to the Torah?
Because there's so many of different groups, I will agree that some of them do have Canaanitish ways. But then there's certain things that are common amongst a lot of like quote unquote ancient people. So it's kind of hard to designate. As far as like certain people doing child sacrifice and some of the stuff that's very Canaanitish. I'm not going to deny that. But people travel though. So to say, like, the sister knows that the Chinese, not all of them, but the actual Chinese are Sinaites. They come from what we would call Canaanites, but they're just another nation. They call themselves. They still go by that name today. So I'm in agreement with her with that. As far as the Bering Strait thing, I don't necessarily believe in that.
I just have to cut in on that. Can you repeat that again? Now you just said you agree with me that who's the Sinaites and who's the Canaanites again?
The actual Chinese are Sinaites.
All right. I just want to make sure that people know that. Okay.
Yeah, they still go by that name right now to this day. If you go to China, their airport is called the Sina Airways. So they still maintain their well, they're not actually Canaanites, but we say, well, when I say Canaanites, I know there's like 13, 14 different nations. But when I say Canaanites, I mean that whole, you got the Girgashites, the Hittites, the Sinaites, the Canaanites, the Jebusites, the Hivites, the Hittites. You know what I'm saying? These were nations, not like tribes. So yeah, she's right about that. Like, which cuts the Ammon and Moab chart doctrine, which I've been beating these guys up, and they refuse to listen because they don't, they're stuck in the AREA thing. I get it. But yeah, the Sinaites are what we would call, they're not Canaanites, but they are part of that Hamitic thing. She's right about that. Like,
they're from the line of Canaan, correct?
Well, Canaan was one nation out of Ham's son. So the Sinaites, I mean, if you want to say, right, remember, the Canaanites are not the Jebusites, the Hivites, the Sinaites, the Arvadites, these were all different nations. But so remember, some of them moved out. They moved to China, they moved to, Asia, or whatever. And then some stayed in our land, where I know you probably don't believe that's our land. But remember, there's another book where it says that the Canaanites, they went into our land and kind of like stole it to the point where even the Egyptians, and I forgot some other Hamites were like, yo, you're about to get cursed because that land was allotted to Shem. And 7 of the Canaanites, you know what I'm saying? I'm just grouping them together as Canaanites, settled in the land. And this is why the Most High had us get them, because they were polluting it with their rituals.
But do you consider, there's 12 tribes of Israel, right? So what is the difference between that and the Canaanites?
I'm sorry, I don't know my unmuting thing. So if you read in the Torah, it says that the 12 tribes are also called 12 different nations too. Gawayam, it's in the book of Genesis. So even though they're called tribes, Shabbat, they're also in Torah also called Gawayam, like nations. So it's just like I'm saying, just like that, it's just like with Ishmael. Ishmael are not, they started out as like tribes.
You say nation or nations?
Nations.
Okay.
So like Ishmael they were like tribes, but now they're nations. So the Canaanites were like tribes, and now they're nations. Like, China is a nation. Sinaites. Not everybody in there though is actually Chinese. By the way, though, you got like the Uyghurs who are like Turkish Asian. A lot of the people you see, like they call Mongoloid, they're like actually Japheth, which I've been saying. I'm actually studying that right now as well, listening to Sister Naphtali. A lot of the people you call quote unquote like Asians don't come from Sinaitic or Hamitic stock. They're actually Japheth, like Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, all them. They move up into Russia. Some of them are Iranian, which is Japheth. So not everybody that looks quote unquote Asian is Hamite.
I say this, but nobody has that same, ideology when it comes to Africans. Everybody just named them as Ham and Canaan, but when it comes to the Canaanites, you say, oh, well, all of them are, Canaanites are Asians, they are Chinese, right? But then you turn around and say, but they're not Canaanites, they're Sinaites. And it's like, well, they're from the line of Canaan. And but when you get into people going to Africa, it's not so. The Africans, they're just Ham, they're just Canaan. There is no historical information, and I would love for you to tell me right now, what information do you have to support of what African tribe is actually Canaanite?
Sorry. All right. There was a source I had. I gotta find it again. It's called the Pillars of Hercules, and it talks about, because Africa actually is Tunisia, Algeria area. It's just like Turkey actually is Asia. They just named everything east of Turkey Asia, but Africa is really only the Tunisian, Algerian area where Hannibal Barca ruled, where he went to go fight the Romans. That place is called today, even to this day, right now, it's called Ifriqiya. They didn't call the whole continent Africa. It was just that little area there, and Hannibal was a Canaanite. His name, Hannibal, actually is Anibal, which means I am Baal Barca. They even named Spain, right, part of Spain after him. Barcelona is named after Canaanite.
So you say the Pillar of Hercules? Do you believe that is where what is it, Atlantis? Do you take that as where Atlantis is? Because I'm actually looking into things about the eye of Africa is actually being proposed to be where Atlantis is as well. But I don't want to get into that because I'm going over people's heads. So let's just get back to what you were saying.
Hey, before you finish up, I want to say this, right? Put a little humor in it, but some humor has truth. I remember years ago, right? Years ago, Judah Nather said this. He said, cause in fact, we used to talk years ago. He know that. And he said, man, out of all the camps, right? He actually made a video. This for a lot of y'all probably haven't heard of Judah Nather, but he made a video saying, man, out of all the camps, F.O.P.E
it's the baddest camp. And he said, the brother Qanath is a kind heart, man. He would get anybody, right? Now, he did say that, and that's why I got him on here, because I remember that, because even though we was beefing, I remember when he actually said that. And he said they New Testament or Old Testament, but they be saying a lot of stuff that's true. So I gotta say this, man. I gotta say this now. Even you go to admit it or not, that's fine. You must have been learning a little bit of stuff from us at that time back then too. Because I said, man, he kind of saying some of the same shit we said. Not saying you learn from us like that, but I do believe you picked up on some of the stuff we were saying. Wade, maybe you caught we was coming out of One West before they caught it. But it is what it is. But yeah, y'all continue to build. I just want to where's the heat at, man? You got the people that's come on your side of the fence, the Torah Knights, man. I mean, are they knights or are they something else? Little privates, Torah privates. You know what I mean? Just have a little fun. We're like, where they at, brother?
The only Torah Knight is Judah, and you know what? And I want to.
Yeah, that's what it seemed. That's what it seemed like to me, man. Hey, look, one thing, look, you need to join. We will have to baptize you, man, and wash you with the Holy Spirit, man, and get you over here on F.O.P.E. You know what I mean? Because F.O.P.E, we loyal over here, brother. Right? We loyal over here. That's how we operate, in loyalty and in truth, man. Go ahead, sis. I'm sorry.
No, you did, Qanath. Elder Qanath. The thing is like this, and Judah, I'm gonna let you get back to the floor because Elder Qanath asked you a good question. Is when you look at the Aztecs, the Mayans, the Incas, the Olmecs, and you look at the way that they worship, and you look at their ziggurats, you look at the temples, you look at how they did everything. Why wouldn't they be considered to be the Canaanites when they're the ones that actually are worshiping? We get to Quetzalcoatl, we get to Kukulkan, we get to who that is, and then when you look at who he is according to the Greeks, he is Zeus. But then when you get into that, they also, according to the Nordics, he's Odin, right? And then when you get to Odin, then you can get to Baal. And then when you get to Baal, then it all creates a nice little, you already know, all of it lines up together. So my thing is, with all this lining up together, why do people want to put holes in it when it all lines up? I'm just interested.
Well, let me answer real quick. Yeah, well, so back in the days, right, when I used to have scriptural battles with the camps, Elder Qanath and F.O.P.E, they didn't act cultish. They were like, even though we had different doctrines, Elder Qanath was still brotherly. That's why even today, when people will be like, I'll be like, yo, we might have disagreements and be competitive with F.O.P.E, but let's not be disrespectful, because they're not like, oh, dang it. Hold on, the waterman's here. Can y'all just give me a second real quick? We order our water. We don't drink tap water. Can y'all give me 1 second?
Take your time.
All right, give me 1 second, y'all. Hold on.
And what I appreciate is honesty when I asked him, what is America biblically, or what people, and he said he don't know, and I ain't gonna say it takes a lot for somebody to say that, man. If you're just a real person, that's at least be real about you don't know. He say similarities, but Naphtali been here. We got books, showing these people if anybody's ham, it's damn sure them. Right? It's damn sure them, man.
You got there. What you're bringing out and what you're saying, I respect Judah Nass. He's the only Torah Knight. He don't have no knights. There's some cowards just like Bakash. They want to get up there. They want to make fun and make jokes, but they don't want to come up here and have a matter of fact, I would go on Bakash's. Does he have a channel? I would go over there and I'll talk to him there. I'm not ashamed or afraid to say anything.
You gotta say, look, he said you're crazy. So I'm sorry, Bakwashi. I gotta call you. I know you come down here to holler at me, whatever like that, but I gotta call you Bakwashi, man. Not Fasashi, Bakwashi. You ran in no way you a Jew, right? You running too, man. Take that V out, man. No way you a Jew. No way. If anybody a Torah Knight, then it's him, because he the only one that stands up. The rest of them run and just talk shit and make funny faces.
But yes, if you can go a little bit more about that Aztecs and Mayans and stuff, because this would make a lot of them mad at me because I was saying that, who them people are. I studied every country in South America, and in every country I looked at least 20, maybe 25 different tribes, right? I even found in Peru where it's tribes, maybe y'all don't know this, that's older than the Aztecs and Mayans, okay? With a lot of their statues is buried in the river over in Peru. Right, so it's a lot of stuff that y'all just want to be honest. Like if you don't know, then a person that's telling you they know who they are, how can you tell them they wrong? Come up with some sources and not just one, right? Because a lot of times y'all say, well, we Israel. How do y'all go by? How you know you Israel? Well, we go by the curse. We fit, right? We connect the dots. These people fitting it, connecting the dots. And one last thing, then I'll let you back in, brother. When people travel, right, they change the names of the land. And if you can't tell us who the name of the people who came here, where they come from biblically, then you have no say-so. You really don't have no say-so in that conversation and and being disrespectful. But go ahead, bro. You was talking about how we met years ago and what folk stand for at the time.
Yeah. My bad. Hey, if JJ come on trying to argue with me, I'm hopping off because I'm not about to argue on your channel. Like, Qanath, I'm not. If he's trying to come on and beef, I'm not going to beef with him on your channel. I don't do that. On my channel, I beef. But
hold on. Hey, JJ, you gotta give me a second. Don't call him because mess up my sound. Say something, Judah. Naphtali. Okay, go ahead.
Mic check.
Okay, go ahead. What you were saying?
If he come on trying to beef, I'm hopping off because I don't beef on other people's channels.
Well, I'm not gonna have nobody argue this. We building on something. Go ahead. But he can come on if we're going to build. We're talking about. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I do. I mean, I think she has a point that there are some Canaanitish rituals that certain people. Remember, not all natives are the same. So, but there were certain parts that they put the razor to their head, had the mohawks, they tatted up, cannibals, human sacrifice.
Judah, can I use this against you then? Can I use this against you? Because you said Elam, right, was the people had more than one nation, but they the same people. You said the same thing about Israel, right? And use the Hebrew word, say, well, the tribes were nations, but we still one people, correct? So the people in the Americas, right, even though some of them may practice some things different, right? Could it be possible that they still come out of that land, or they are them people, the Canaanites, different nations of Canaanites?
It's possible. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it's not impossible. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible.
Hey, put the link in the room. Go ahead, Ak, you were saying, because I want y'all to build on that. But back, I'm sorry I keep cutting you off. You was giving us our props. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying like, yeah, F.O.P. and Torah Nights are competitive, but it ain't always gonna be like disrespectful or beef. Like that's not getting us anywhere. But the information, yeah. But what she was saying though, yeah, I'm quite sure. I don't think even Torah Nights would disagree that there were some natives that had some Canaanitish ways, and it is a possibility that some of them may have in fact be Canaanites or one of those one of the tribes or nations. They used to war some certain natives. When I say natives, I'm talking about people who were in the Americas, used to fight and war against each other. Some were peaceful people, and some were warlike, cannibalistic, off the wall people that used to, do human sacrifice and, what the Torah tells you these people were doing. So it is a possibility. But to just say everybody was no, that's not true. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I'm just saying that it could be possible, but I don't believe that. Anyone? Oh, Timothy said, Torah Nights need to ask Jeremiah Israel if he called black people in his camp niggas and Canaanites. Yeah, shit, I call some Negroes Canaanites. I believe there are some people that came on the slave ships that are not Israel. Because there's nothing you can do to get them. When you start talking about this, it's like a whole nother world to them. They're like, what are you talking about? Like, they just can't get it. So I'm like, okay, this must not be Israel, because according to the Torah, it says in the last days in their captivity, they shall remember themselves. There's multiple scriptures with that. And some people just can't get it. And I'll be looking at them like, well, they're not fitting the prophecy, so they must not be Israelites.
Hey, let me ask you this, because she didn't go into her whole presentation. Like, if everybody want to see the whole presentation, is on Naphtali channel, New School of Thought. But I heard a few people over there laughing. Oh, she's saying America is Canaan, or America is Ham, and I asked you, and you say, well, you really don't know what it is, and a lot of people don't, and a lot of people do use Ezra saying as authors. We don't believe that, you know. So the people that's saying she's wrong, and Torah, well, I can't say Torah nights. You're the only one tonight. A couple, maybe one of them cowards, a couple of them cowards over there, brother, need to come over here and explain to us where's the land of Shem, right? Ham, right? What is the Americas, right? And just don't say, well, she's running, she's a coward, and make funny faces. Hey, if you recruit like this, you need to bring another coach in, big dog, that know how to recruit, right? Because you got a lot of knowledge, but your recruiting skills. You know, you ain't got no champs over there right now, man. Where the sister at? She the one supposed to be challenging Naphtali, right? We don't really know her. Where's she at? Tell her, come on over here. You know, right now, ask some questions. She said she'll take on any questions right now. She came on your channel 4 hours. Now you got to go back over there and get on their ass, dog, because they're not coming over here.
You mean Sister Qanath? She just had a baby, so she, you know.
Oh, okay. Hey, Naphtali, go ahead, because I'm gonna try to hit Bakwash, and we see the only night show is Judah Nash.
Shalom, scribe. Well, yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, you know. Oh, go ahead, Mr. Go ahead, sister. I ain't trying to, you know. Go ahead. I made her ask a question.
No, I was just I thought Qanath told me to go ahead, but you got something to say. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. So I was listening, and this conversation, what, you know, when people, now look, you know, Torah nights some trolls, right? You know, everyone knows that, right? So there are some things that Sister Naphtali says where we're like, I mean, like, it's possible. It sounds, it's new. It's new. It's new to the ear, right? From what we're used to hearing. But like over here, like, there are certain people who talk, and I just be like, oh, this is ridiculous. And like, but when I hear Sister Naphtali, I'm like, you know what? Let me just like investigate, listen to her, and investigate, and because I know she's doing research, right? She's not just freestyling like other people, right? I ain't taking shots at nobody out there, no other females. So don't say I'm beefing with. I'm not. There are certain people with females that freestyle and make up stuff off the dome without doing no research. And I know that Sister Naphtali, her pulling up maps and stuff, you know, that she's actually doing research. Do I agree with everything? No. Do I disagree with everything? No. But her information is worth checking out. And you know, but I will say, as far as America, wait, is now, Sister Naphtali, are you really saying that America is the land of Ham, or is that what you're saying?
Okay, let me expound upon that a little further. Because when I was on your channel, you know, whatever his name is, I don't even know his name. The guy, he was saying to me that he wanted to debate me on the land of Shem. Now, I said that the land of Ham was America, because what happened is that the Hamites came over here and they, you know, sojourned here, and this is where they built. This is where they established themselves. So this land was, you know, just like you want to say this land is Arsareth, and you want to say that, I mean, not you in particular, but a lot of people want to say that the Assyrians and, you know, the northern kingdom, they came over here, and now this land is Arsareth. Well, why can't it be that when the Native American, I mean, these what would you classify them as? I don't want to call them Native Americans, but I'm gonna call them Native Americans. They came over here. Why wouldn't this be their land? Why wouldn't this be the Canaanites' land if they came over here? But if it was Arsareth's land, then it'd be Shem. So, I mean, I'm trying to understand, why is it different?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. You know what, though? Because I'm not, you know, there are certain areas like of doctrine that I'm not so sure about. You know, I won't say nay or yay. So there are certain, I do agree that there should be people, if they say, like Bakwash, you know, shout out to my OG, the elder. I think he should be here because I think he subscribes to America being Arsarith, right? I never taught that doctrine. But I do like to see people, but the people who champion this position never defend it. So I'm like, well,
Well, that's my fault. I let the cat out the bag on the phone today, and I asked him that question. He got trapped up, and I think he probably thought I was going to ask him the same question. But the thing, because it messed up the doctrine, because you saying it's Babylon, then you saying it's authors, and then like we're saying, if the people sojourn here, right, and they were Canaanites and Hamites, right, like you say, different nations of Canaanites and Hamites, right? Wouldn't this be the land? Wouldn't that be the land of Canaan or Ham also? And then let's look at it in reality. Why would the Most High, when I question the Most High, he gave us that little fingernail, right? And say we the salt of the earth, and we better than everybody, but they got everything. Talk about the land mass and everything. We just got a little pimple in all of the earth, right? And how she showed how everything lined up, right? And this the problem. A lot of people hate themselves when they're talking about the champion Naphtali, right? Right? Body bag of Naphtali. That's what we're gonna start calling him, Naphtali, the body bagger, right? They don't bring up no sources, right? They don't read. They're not as intelligent, and they can't read and pronounce words as well as she can, right? So, and that's the problem. A lot of people, not too many people on your side of the fence, my dear brother, but a lot of people are intimidated by that, so they rather laugh, hee and ha ha, right? And don't want to deal with an intellectual person and talk intellectually, right? Scientifically, because she speaks about it all the time, how she talks and deals with science, Unk and them ran, right? Even though she never dealt with the Book of the Dead or Egyptology, she kicked Shagutmost ass and Jabari ass at the same damn time. Okay? So if y'all don't want to recognize the real, then you're hating on yourself, right? Black Jesus came over here and got what? Stomped out, right? Stumped. Okay? Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it 100. Garfield ran. Okay? Straight up. And what's the other one? Napah Shaded, right? Because Naphtali put her to death, right? So at the end of the day, we know what time it is. A lot of you want clout off the champ, right? But now she's saying, okay, I'm going to come to your channel 4 hours. I'm going to go over here for hours, right? I'm going to bring my info, right? And when you won't release yours, right? She does all of that and y'all don't show up. You laugh, so it's not even worth it. The messed up thing that everybody's doing is you're not respecting the sister enough. And if you can challenge, don't be afraid to lose, because she's not, but it will elevate the community instead of fussing and fighting and calling each other names all the damn time, right? It'll elevate us, right? That's all it'll do. Swap knowledge. The scriptures say knowledge shall increase, right? So if you talking about it, be about it. Come on here and ask some questions and let her ask you some and build. Other than that, like my teachers used to say, shut your mouth. See, I sat in the middle of the class. Naphtali's in the front. A lot of you niggas in the back. And the only time you got put in the front when you got in trouble. All right. So I'm gonna stop my preaching. But sis, can you go and speak a little bit and then Judas?
Yeah, and I appreciate the support, Elder Qanath. That truly means a lot. Trying to be in this, this so-called truth. Never been so. I don't know. It really, if it wasn't for my husband, I would have disappeared a long time ago. I'm not gonna lie. The backlash, the response, and I'm like I said, I'm an independent researcher. I'm an independent thinker, and I'm a truth seeker. If people watch my channel, you'll see that I always start off saying, welcome to the independent researchers, independent thinkers, and truth seekers. That's what I am. And the one thing that I notice is that people are indoctrinated and they want to stay that way, and that's okay. But I don't like you said, with this whole thing with Bakash, he went to you and he started to talk about me behind my back. You can talk about me behind my back, but you just can't talk to me. oh, I can't talk to her, she's a woman, but I can talk about her behind her back. I can make jokes, I can laugh at her, but I can't sit up there and talk with her and have a conversation. So, I don't respect that. I don't profess to know it all. How else do you supposed to learn if no one challenges your information? I need people to challenge me. I need to know if my stuff is actually right. Does it make sense? And if it does not make sense, then please tell me why. What are your concerns? And Judah, why don't you tell me what are your concerns with the information that I provide?
So the Arthur thing again, I don't subscribe. I mean, not necessarily. Listen, my position on that is I don't know.
Can you drop the link for now? People in the chat saying they want the link. Go ahead, Judah.
No, JJ is trying to argue on here to disrupt the show, just like he does on Facebook all day.
Who is this Yasaf Samora? Who is that?
That's another troll from the Lion's Den.
Okay, no worries about it. I didn't know who that was. Okay.
Yeah.
Man, don't call him that. Look, and let me say this, JJ. I just text. I mean, you text me saying what you said. That's between y'all two. I'm too old to be going back and forth beefing, man. We're in a super world crisis right now, probably in the midst of World War III. Actually, it's World War III, right? They shoot little bullets now, right? We almost in the midst of race wars, right? Poverty among our people. I mean, the bullshit going back and forth on YouTube, irregardless of who's wrong or right, we all need to be bigger people as black people on the earth right now who's most discriminated overall, okay? And if we could agree to disagree. If we dislike each other, it is what it is, man. I don't go outside that no show anymore, not because I dislike him. I just ain't got time for the shit. Point blank. I let the brother here on, even though we was having best. You know what? I'm just going to see what's up, man. He ain't been saying nothing bad about me, negative. He got F.O.P.E, Yavin, and all that. And Naphtali, that's cool. They say they disrespectful to me. I still want to talk to you about some other shit though. But man, we need to stop the beefing. For real, man. We YouTube beefing, man, and Palestinians trying to fight you in the streets. Think about that. It's bad enough now when the so-called Ish people, they try to get the Israelites to be on their side. This shit getting bad, right? It's getting bad when the whole world is wishing Trump president. That sounds like the person they say is going to bring peace, then sudden destruction. Okay, he's not your savior. But go ahead, Al.
I was going to say real quick. Half Squat said two correct things in the chat. He said Albert Pike. Well, I don't want to mess up. You can't say certain words. So Albert Pike predicted some of the not predicted. They planned some of the things that are going on. Let's leave it there, right? So, and second thing he said all that human sacrifice and curses were caused by God Himself on the Hebrews. That's in Deuteronomy. Now, I can't necessarily disagree with that too, because it says that when we go into the land of our captivity, or anywhere where you go, that we're going to be taking on the ways of the heathen. So that is as a debater, that is a counterpunch that's like, okay, well, he has a point there. Am I saying that all people? I'm not trying to be long-winded. But Sister Naphtali, I understand like your frustration because our people love indoctrination. They do. They don't like to study. They like to just sit and just listen and then like regurgitate and parrot stuff without the people who are teaching this proving anything. Like when they say blacks, natives, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, they're all like it is a broad stroke. They're Israelites. I disagree with that because the Torah says that we're going to be few in the places we at. Not everybody isn't like not everybody. You just can't just say all Latinos and Hispanics are Israelites. Not all so-called black people are Israelites. All Native Americans. That's foolishness. All Mexicans are Israelites. The Torah don't say that. So that's where you never see me coming with the whole broad stroke.
And let me land me back on that, right? But I'm just gonna be a little more hard body. I agree with you saying with that, but me, they're not Israelites at all. And the reason why I put it that way, you can't fit some of the curses. The scripture talk about how long an Israelite woman hair should be, right? I don't remember the scripture saying we're going to haul ass into Babylon and Babylon going to give us every damn thing free on the plate like they're doing over here in Chicago, in DC, Philly, Texas, different places, these all over America, right? So you have to fit all the curses All of them, like you said, few in numbers. Like I said, we was gonna pass as Ethiopians and Egyptians and so on and so forth. Right now, do that mean I hate anybody that's so-called mixed? If you believe that, do I hate Japanese, Chinese, Asians, Arabs? No, I don't. Right? At one time, I did have some little fire in my heart, but I just don't, man. I don't. I'm in another place in my life right now. Right. And and I love information. That's what keeps me stimulated, because I just feel like I see over a lot of people, man. Not saying somebody beneath me. I'm just on another plane, I feel like, right now. So I love information. And this is why I'm so glad this sister is over here, man, for our people edification in a new school of thought. Brilliant.
Thank you. Yeah. Qanath Yavin's in the chat. He wants you to drop the link.
Can you send it to him? Because I keep calling Shannon to put the link in the room. Can you send it to him? I send it to you on a Messenger. And you can send it to him on Messenger.
All right, I can share it that way.
Yeah, if you can share it that way, and then maybe he know how to put it in the room. Hey, Junaid, put it in the room. You just came on.
Yeah.
Put it in the chat.
Okay. I don't know if I can do that. Let me.
I didn't know we can do that either. I don't know.
Yeah. Is it gonna give it to my link or to yours? I don't know.
It should just come right in the link.
All right, let me see.
Because I don't know how to, I'm on my phone because my internet act up, and Shem, I think he done like 14 hours today.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Do I put it in the how do I join the connect? Hold
on. And you can send.
I don't think I can do it.
We sent it to him. No, we can't do it. We sent it to him in the back chat. Hopefully it'll go through that way.
Okay. Well, I know ain't nobody from only the tour night guy. He don't even want to show. I know anybody on your side of the fence gonna show up. Ain't no way, man. They bow wow and yippee yay, man. They just barking, but they ain't got no damn bite, man. You need to go get some more recruits, man.
We got it in the chat, Elder Qanath, so it's in there now.
Okay, there it is. All right, thank you. It's in there, Yaven. And anybody, come on, man. But like I said, I'm having a good bill. I'm just on another level. I ain't got time for no fussing back and forth with nobody.
And
you guys are up late. You guys are up late. I think other brothers are like sleeping in tour nights. They got new babies.
Well, we don't sleep around here.
That's not true, because I was up with y'all till almost 2:00 in the morning. What are you talking about?
It wasn't at the weekend though. Wasn't it that Saturday?
No.
That wasn't the week. Oh, okay.
No. I was there for 4 hours, and your friend, whatever that dude name is, he was up there, and then Yavin was up there too, and we was all up there. Shalom, Yavin. Most I bless.
Shalom, sis Naphtali, Elder Qanath, Judah Nazareth.
Shalom,
Most I bless.
Most I bless.
Shalom, Yavin. Hey, I talked to Kalam. He said that this week, I don't want to talk about his family business. He said something's going on with his family this weekend. He was like, if we can schedule it for the next following weekend, same time, is it possible? Because he lives in England, so he said he'll wake up at 2:00 in the morning for the debate if you have time or if not. Because I'm trying to like gauge everybody's time schedule because he's in England, I'm in Japan, and you're in America. So
yeah, that's cool. Just let me know what's going on. But I really came on because Elder Qanath said something that's very true, and I wanted to apologize to you for the things that I said, because when Jeremiah was trolling, it kind of triggered me a little bit, and then because I used to have a mean Jerry curl back in the day, so I was just like, let me go in on. I was like, let me go in on these dudes, because what I'm saying.
Oh my gosh, man.
Yeah.
So. Hey, was you one of the brothers? What's that? Full Force? Was you one of the Full Force brothers, man?
Yeah, Troop. Remember Troop?
Yeah, Troop. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
I used to buy a 12-pack of Activator a week. I used to go through a day.
Oh man. Yeah, you don't have to apologize to me, brother. You know what? It's just light jabbing, brother, talking mess. There wasn't no. Come on, man. I was joking about the hairline and all that. Come on, I got that from Rob Rack. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all good. It's just
Qanath, remember that? Remember one time? I forgot. I think me and Rob was over here, or I think you might have been on my channel, and he was like, "Let me see your hairline, Qanath." And then you took your hat off, and you had a full afro, and he was like, "All right, need to leave me alone."
Yeah, I'm blessed, man. Hey, go ahead, go ahead, Yavin. Y'all go ahead, man. Bill.
Nah, I was just saying, you know, it's all good. I just got triggered from the amount of trolling that was going on. Not from necessarily you, but you know what I'm talking about. And so I was already in a mode of like, you know, combative mode already. And I am a little ashamed of my behavior. And I just wanted to, you know, reach out.
Man, don't worry about that, man. What?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
like,
Hey, Judah Nash. Who's Ananias the fifth?
Oh, so Ananias the fifth would be a guy called Jason. Then he changed his name to Jesus. It was his little brother. It was his little brother that stole the priesthood and then started doing Hellenistic Greek stuff. He was no real high priest.
Okay.
Why you reading Maccabees?
Huh?
Why you read the book of Maccabees?
I done read all of them, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Okay. Well, yeah, you'll see his name is Jason. That's the fake Onias. It was his little brother that.
Yeah. Yeah. 4 and 5 is in parts 3. 4 and 5 is not real. You know. But yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I know you had some questions, man. So hold on, somebody in the back. Let me see what it is. And let me look. I see somebody back here. That's Yasop. Samo, who's that? You know that person, Judah?
Yes, he's a Lions Den troll, man. Not to be defensive to him, but he's a troll. He comes to my channel trolling. He ain't serious about nothing.
Hey, can you show your face, bro? Because I ain't have. If you don't respect, I mean, I just don't want nobody come here talking shit right now. I'm just not. I'm above that, man. So you can show your face, and I'll let you on if you have some questions about what the sister talking about. You know, Yavin, you want to build on what she was talking about?
Yeah, that's where I was gonna go next.
Beautiful
presentation, Naphtali. I didn't catch all of it. I came in like middle way through.
DT.
Yeah, it's amazing how you were connecting all the dots. That's sort of what how you got to do it. You know, like you got to find the information that connects. You know, it's there, and you're doing a wonderful job. So.
Okay. All right, brother. I got you on in regards what beef you may have or whatever y'all doing on somebody else's channel. If you got some legit questions to ask, man, go ahead and ask them, bro. You on, brother? You on? You gonna say something, brother?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I ain't got no beef, man. No beef at all, man. I don't know why you guys think I'm coming here with beef.
Oh no,
Yeah,
that's what he said. So I just had to, mention that. But go ahead. You got some questions you want to ask the sister, or even anybody?
Sorry,
or you want to
I
add to the
got
conversation?
echo.
This is about me. So go ahead and ask your questions. Everybody want to make jokes, so won't you make go ahead and speak now or forever hold your peace.
1 second, because I got close stuff. I hear noises everywhere. But no, I ain't got no beef with nobody. I'm just saying that, I'm listening to you guys, and I'm just, listening to the build, and I'm here chilling, basically. But no beef, man. Don't think I got beef with anybody. I ain't got beef with nobody. Judas, he can be an idiot sometimes, but no beef. No beef, please.
So what you think about what she's saying? What's your belief? I'm
with the African stance. I believe in my ancestors and what they told us. Not the Kemet stuff, but my ancestors. But that's a different subject altogether. I don't want to interrupt your build. I just want to, come on and salute you guys because you're building as black people, and I respect that, and that's all I'm doing. Peace. That's all.
Oh, no doubt. Peace. So again, the champ is here. I mean, I don't want to keep making speeches, but she's right here. I seen her beat up. What's the guy? He was cool with Sonetta, and they end up having a beef. What's his name, Naphtali? Chris Harris. She made Chris Harris run. She made the dude. He used to troll Naphtali all the time, right? and then he went on and saw another show. Now they beefing, and he ran.
I just want to know what happened to the Naphtali and Napar debate, because I thought that was coming up, and then
that was a good question. Yeah, me too.
Did y'all see what? Did you see it?
No, I did not see anything. I just knew that it was canceled, and that was it. So please enlighten me.
Did they delete that off? Me and her got into an actual real argument, and we had a lot of vulgar words being exchanged as well. I kind of came out of character.
Oh gosh. But I mean, I was kind of looking forward to that debate, because I mean, you two ladies are very intellectual, and yes, it would have been a very
you are, yes, Seth.
intellectual debate for me, especially. But yeah, it's a shame. I would like to see you ignite it again, if you can.
Well, Sinetter called me and told me that nobody should be listening to me. Me and the pod both, we don't, people shouldn't listen to us teach. He said that, so I don't know if he's going to allow me to debate anybody right now on his side, but you know, hopefully one day she and I can. She just mad at me because I exposed who she really worships. Her name was Inanna of Nepal, and all I said to her was, I called her Inanna, and that made her call me. She called me a bee. She called me a bee. And
but see, the thing is that this is about a debate. It's not about who personally worships this or worships that. It's just about the debate. So we shouldn't get personal to that extent. It's just about the information, in the sense whereby, okay, is the Bible 6,000 years old, or is it not 6,000 years old? That's what we want to understand. These are the information we want to get into. And so, I mean, I thought it was a shame, because I believe that you two would have gone deep into it.
We can debate. Me and Judy Nash can debate it, because I believe he believes the earth is over. It's the billions of years. I don't mind debating him for about the 6,000 years. We can do it. Like I said, I'm not ashamed or embarrassed. The Bible says the earth is 6,000 years. I go with the Torah. Torah says it's 6,000 years. It's 6,000 years. But if you guys want to believe in what these so-called antichrist or so-called scientists or whatever you want to classify these people as, if you really dig deep into their doctrine, like with this whole thing about we coming from apes, if you look into that, now people don't laugh. When people laugh at that, is that funny, or is it just the fact that I say it's 6,000 years old? That's the funny part.
Wait, Sister Naphtali, actually, when you say that, I actually have source material on that. I'm not saying that mankind originally started 6,000 years ago, but 6,000 years ago there was a refashioning of mankind, and I do have sources for that. So I'm not in disagreement with you about that. I actually taught this before. I don't really go into it a whole lot, but remember the Noah story and all that. That was I don't want to call it New World Order, but you know what I mean. It was like we said this already. I was like,
let me jump. Can I jump in real quick, because I like dealing with just something I can see, right? And I'm gonna get back to that Nepal and the chant debate, because a lot of people be the little dog behind the fence, right? And they don't want to debate, so they sabotage it. Right, and that's what I think Nepal be doing. I approve it. But what you just said there, brother, about basically evolution in a sense. They used to have freak shows back in the day, as far as like carnivals and shit, where people was deformed and stuff. Right, you may see birth defects, but I'm talking about the middle part, right? Because you have the pregnancy, right, the birth, the infant, the toddler, right, teenager, whatever, and so on and so forth. Where are they? Right? It's like, where's the time lapse of a whole generation among generations, amongst generations? Where's the evolution? Where's the evolution of? I don't want to hear about this. Oh, we just human now. Or we have certain traits that a monkey may have, or a certain hair particle that a fox may have. I want to see the evolution of people turning into apes, not computer generated. That's the part. I'm not talking about somebody being deformed, hair growing the bottom of their feet type of thing. or 6 fingers. Right? I'm talking about the whole thing. No pictures, no evidence. Right? Now you may have some, right? But I like to see it. A whole generation, more generation of people evolving. And the Torah say one day is what to the Most High, Judah?
1,000 years. Well, according to 1,000 years.
And how long did it take the Most High to build Earth?
I guess 6,000 years.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not in disagreement with that. Y'all probably don't hear me say that a lot, but I do have like not. I don't get into like the genetics, like haplogroups and all that for origin, but there is some type of scientific sources I have where they say that, yeah, man, like there is like a 6,000 year scientific source I have for like mankind now, for modern man. So I'm not in disagreement with Sister Naphtali about that. I think that you know, all that evolution stuff, which is really Owaspy. No, I have sources on it. I mean, you don't have to believe it, but there was a flood, and the Israelites ain't the only ones who recorded it. Other people have recorded this as well, right? The ark is still in Mount Ararat right now. It's huge, and it's like.
That's right. I just did a presentation on that actually, Judah.
Yeah. So there's a lot of things that she says that I'm like, that's why Killer Priest was over. He'd be over there, be like, yo, this is a good bill, because he probably, you know, he knows, he studies too. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that Naphtali says that we are in agreement with. The Sinaites, the 6,000 years of modern man. Now let me say it real quick too. That atheism and primate stuff, you know, coming from fish and then coming from monkeys, that doesn't make any sense. Like, I mean, like, come on, man. Like, and then they're supposed to be conscious and
is that what a waspis believe?
Oh, they're totally bugged out. You want to, you know, that's why.
Yeah, because I remember they supposed to be debating Naphtali, the champ, again on Saturday. They made an excuse and ran, and then if anything, they want to do it on his channel because they scared to go on equal. About, I mean, you see how many people keep running?
Yeah, you didn't see what happened to what's his name? I forgot the dude. What's his name? Naphtali, you know what I'm talking about. I debated him on Lions Den, and I 4-0'd him. He couldn't. All of them people in their fake Bible could not be verified by history. None of them. They had Thor, Osiris, Where's Waldo, Snoopy, everybody in their Bible, but they can't. And then my, you know, the Q&A, I was like, so the question was the historicity of the Bible versus Owaspy. And
no, brother, no. I'm sorry, Owaspis.
Oh well, yeah.
And you see how Timothy spelled it? O was pissed.
Listen, their leader said that blacks are in perpetual bondage so that the white man can teach us Christianity, and this is the guy they follow. A white Mason dude.
It's a waspy person in the chat. You know, he loves to come around.
Yeah, he knew that was funny. O was pissed. O was pissed.
Yeah, can I just ask Judah, what is your problem with Africans?
Brother, I don't have no problem with Africans.
So what is your doctrine? What is the doctrine with Africans, man? Talk to me, man.
Africa is it's like the most diverse place on the planet. The Afro-Asiatic language is found mostly in Africa and so-called Middle East. So you have people, you have Hamites, you have Edomites, you have Israelites, you have other Shemites, you have other various people in the continent. And I don't just label everybody in one broad stroke and say, y'all all Africans, y'all all Hamites. That's stupid.
I get you. But do you understand that biblical history is not history? Do you understand that?
No, I don't, because that's according to you. I just told you I just whipped up a dude with the historicity of the Bible with outside sources that substantiate and verify timelines and personalities in the Bible that can be verified outside the Bible. See, Torah Knights is not a religious group. We study the Torah, but we're not religious. We know that the Torah and prophets substantiate even the New Testament. I'm not a New Testament follower, but some of a lot of the places that are mentioned in the New Testament are still in existence right now to this day. It's a fact.
I understand what you're saying, but I mean, when you look at the history of the people, the Bible history is not history. That is biblical mythology.
You know what? Let me say something. Hold on. You're right. It is history. That's what man write, history. right?
No.
But hold on, let me finish. What we read is God plan, right, and factual, right? When you say is his history, yeah, it's man history, right? But watch this. If you look at any book on the earth, what book do you read, brother? That's one of your favorite books.
I don't read books.
You don't read.
Everything comes from within.
Good. So will you learn how to say within?
I learned to say from within by tapping into me.
No. Will you learn how to speak the language?
I don't understand. It's not a language.
You say understand. What language is that?
That's just an interpretation to me. That's just
when you say interpretation. How else can you say interpretation? Whatever language can you speak to say that?
Whatever language that I speak.
So now you believe in the language. So now you just admitted that you believe in a language, not interpretation. You say whatever language you speak. Okay. Yes. So where did you learn that language, what we call English, when you say interpretation, certain things, right? Because you speak in English. Where did you learn English? Because not interpretation. You just admitted it as a language.
That's correct.
So where you learn it from?
Why you say English? How do you know that there's
where did you learn that word? English.
No, but I speak other languages. So
no. You said interpret. No.
Why do you say English?
No, this is what I'm talking about. You said hold on, brother. You said a good bill.
Yes.
Right? Sir. A good bill.
Yes,
right?
Sir.
When you went to class, did you ever go to class? You never read a book before?
I've read a book, of course.
Okay. So I'm asking you, how did you learn how to speak English? Let's be real. So we move on to something else.
Okay. I didn't understand your question. In school, in class. I mean,
right. So that means that the book taught you something, right?
Of course.
Right. So the book that we read teaches us something, right?
I'm not disputing that.
And the question I was about to ask, or I asked before, so maybe I could ask in a different way. I'm gonna ask the same way because now I think we're on the same frequency a little bit here.
Go ahead.
What book? Because I know the Bible, right? Teaches or show us history, future, or what we call prophecy, right? Prophecy. So, and I'm glad the brother Waspi said something. When you look at prophecy, right, telling us about the different people in the book, right, and the things that they would do. Right, so we look at all these things that that book say they would do, and one of them is the customs that the people do here, right? Which was a Canaanite and Hamitic customs that they were doing here, right? From the statues, from everything, that book tells us, right, about the people here, right? A book told us that, right? A book told us that, right? So that's why we could believe in that book, because it tells us who the people here are.
Right.
And I would like, if the guy from, I'm sorry if I say guy, I should have said man or woman, right? From a waspis or waspy, come on here and let us know who them people are that Queen Naphtali's talking about. Okay?
You see,
let us know who they're talking about. Who they are.
Okay, can I ask one question? Because he's not gonna. Because he said he believes in just real quick, Yaslav, because show you're not a troll.
Go ahead, Judah, because don't call me a troll. You know who the hell I be. Don't call me a troll.
All right, guys, come on.
Just talk. Speak your speech.
Okay, brother. All right. I just have a few questions for you, brother. Do you believe in Pharaoh Shishak?
Who the hell is that?
I thought you believe in African history. He's a pharaoh from the 22nd dynasty.
Yo, brother, man, when you say African history,
so you're not going to answer my. All right,
it's not the secular history that you're talking about. You're following what they told you. I'm following what my ancestors told me. I'm going on mute.
I told you he's never going to.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Hey, okay, that's enough. That's enough.
Second question. I've answered the first. Second question. Go ahead. It's not a beef. It's nothing. It's a question and answer.
No, I'm done, man.
I want to stay on topic. Yaven, no, that's enough. Yaven, you go. You say you want to build on what Naphtali was saying. I'm gonna go on mute.
You said build on what she was saying. No, I was just saying it was a great presentation.
Oh, okay.
I was looking for like a mathematical term to describe how she was connecting the dots, but I couldn't remember it. So that's why I was saying, she was just doing a good job on that. That's all. Yeah, I was watching it. Yeah, no problem. No problem.
Yeah. I just want to, jump in and say, where's Wakash?
Oh, I guess he ran. Hey, Jude, you gotta tell him, man, because you know he gonna come back on your show and he ha ha laugh with you, and then he gonna say, "Well, I had to work," or I went to sleep. I don't know. Maybe he had to go get on the good ship lollipop. I don't know. But it is what it is, man. Now what you need to do, brother, in all due respect, you need to tell, because you're the only Torah knight, right? The minions, right, won't come on. They don't. They left you high and dry, bro. You're going about you bet your faith got to be strong because you're going about all the time by yourself. You know what I mean? These guys, man, on your side, man, they only feel comfortable when they're around their God, and that's you. That's the only time they feel comfortable because they know you going to save them. Only time they have confidence because you there to give it to them.
Well,
right?
let me answer. YouTube has gotten so bad that when I saw you guys about to start the show, I don't want to. There's a lot of Israelites now doing entertainment, and I don't watch that. So I'm studying Dead Sea Scrolls, and I'm listening. When I study scriptures, I want to hear something intelligent. So y'all's show is the only thing that's intelligent going on right now in the Israelite community. So that's why I was like, I'm going to listen to this while I'm studying. So I didn't.
Thank you, bro.
Studying. That's why I can't listen to dumb stuff while I'm studying. And Naphtali's talking about intelligent stuff. So I was listening in. That's why I'm here.
Well, you know what? I can't wait to see somebody get the confidence, and somebody actually not just confidence, but somebody who actually has some knowledge to debate Naphtali. And I can't wait to see the get down between you and Yavin, or have Yavin come over here and show us how he's going to deal with your doctrine. That should be interesting.
Yeah, we need I'm trying to. Even Kalam said he was like, "Yo, man, try to like pump up the debate." I'm like, "Yeah, let's promote it." I mean, listen, I ain't taking a shot at Saul. I still talk to him every once in a while, but like you said, the Israelites really don't go over there no more because he blasphemed. He probably don't want us over there anyways, which is fine with us, whatever, right? But we have another outlet to debate that's fair, moderated, whatever, right? So I don't know. He was like, "Yeah, you and Yavin, promote the channel and the debate." So we got like a week and a half. So yeah, I'm trying to Titans.
Well, we got a channel also, another channel that we made our debate channel, man. So we can use that channel too, and that channel right there, I don't even have to be on it. It can be ran by some of the moderators over there to get the debate started. And we're gonna try to open that up over here as well. Anybody can moderate at times. And have some debates where it's entertaining, but for our people, edification and a new school of thought, and the CUC family, how we get down. So we love that, because the Waspists, they supposed to be part of the team and bringing in something that could be interesting, but not talking about the person that's on now. But when Sarnetta ring, they left us. I got the evidence on everything. We've done a video on that, But yeah, I like the bill, man. Naphtali, you done it again, sis. It's just amazing to me. You done it again.
Can I just say that, listen, I want to shout out Lions Den because they recognize that I and yes, Sister Naphtali, and F.O.P.E because I'm here, and they recognize me too because I'm here. So yeah, Elder Qanath, peace to you, and peace to everybody. Judah, I ain't got nothing against you. If you lay off Africans, then we're good. But if you go on Africans, I'm on your neck. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, peace to you too.
Yeah, well, you should be. That's your peoples, no doubt.
Peace.
But
no
yeah,
doubt.
man.
No
Hey,
doubt.
Most High bless the Lions Den too, man.
Yes, Lions Den.
Black Jesus, Lions, all that stuff, man.
Sister Karima, Judah. Yes,
Yeah, even I will say this. I like what's the guy? Tazariak. the way he be doing TikTok stuff. I like him doing more the Dolo Solo
Hey,
out
even
there
though,
like that.
brother,
Yeah,
lay off our
out there
praise.
doing some
They
Dolo
were
Solo. But
good, man.
but he's cool to a certain degree, right? Because he tries to call out a champion on the low, right? And say they're gonna have a bill, but then when it comes time to have that bill, it's the rabbit in the hole. Quiet. Same thing with Gorilla Hebrew, right? Came on, I forgot what show. I watched it where they had a nice little bill. Oh, we gonna have that. But I guarantee you, sister, you can't tell me. Did y'all talk after that?
Talking
So
about with Nepal.
no, with Gorilla Hebrew. Y'all had a
Yeah.
little dialogue one time not too long ago, and y'all supposed to have a bill coming up, and what happened to that?
Well, Nepal was hating, so I don't know if she went back. She told him not to talk to me, and
Wow,
wow. She said,
another one.
wow, yeah, she did that same thing with Killer Priest and everybody else. Don't want nobody to give me any. That's what she told him. I don't know what else she could have went behind and said about me, but I know that's what she said live on in my face. Like, don't give her no clout, is what she said to him. So
yeah, that does happen. I'm just saying that does happen because me and my wife talked to Killer Priest on Instagram and stuff, and that's why he comes over. I'm not getting in the middle of anything. I'm just saying that these things do happen where people do go behind the scenes and try to like sabotage things. It does happen. I'm telling you as a matter of fact. When I debated the Owaspi dude, his name was Cosmon Cal, and I whooped dude up. And somebody well known, I ain't gonna say his name, we just said it, came behind him, was like, "Oh, brother, you got robbed," when the brother wasn't even on topic of the debate. You know what I'm saying? Like, just the historicity between the Bible and the Owaspi comic book. And so yeah, I do understand that Sister Naphtali, she's right, that these things do happen. I ain't saying, I ain't trying to get in the middle of nothing. I'm trying to keep it very peaceful right now because, just the rest of my mind is at right now. I'm getting, but yeah, she's right. These things do happen where people sabotage. And if you guys haven't checked out, I'm not saying I'm the biggest ISUBK fan. I'm really not. Like, they be running from debates and stuff. But Tazariak did a great job on Adam 22 No Jumper with Tariq Nasheed and Adam 22. Y'all should definitely check that out. Just for the fact that the Israelites' name is getting out there, proving that we're not a hate group. You got Alex Jones talking about us, Palestinians talking about us, the Hats talking about us, but not saying that we're like some hate group or a cult. They're like, and to see Israelites get out with decorum and intelligence and articulation, it's a good look. You know what I'm saying? I think that I ain't saying it was good. He did good, Timothy. Like, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't overtly repping, he repped his group, but he wasn't saying like, oh, only the ISUBK are the only real Israelites. He wasn't doing all that. He basically said like the Israelites.
Hey, hold on. Let me say this real quick before I answer something. But also, what's that? Glenn Beck and a couple of them guys on that end, right? They contact. I don't know if y'all know this guy, but he was super big on super big on YouTube. So much so, they actually kicked him off. Now he has his own podcast. I forgot what it is, but the Hebrew one, they called him up. I got the video or the recorder where they called him up, and hey, look, if you listening, and a lot of people over there know him. I've been on the show one time. Please let him hear this before I give King Judah some salute. He held back nothing. He went in because they was trying to get him to say you need to go against the Palestinians, and he was like, "Hey, look, they are wild, they crazy, yeah, but we don't have against them personally." But he went hamburger on them over there. Trust me. So if y'all, I don't know how to locate it, but I might do it tomorrow. Play some of his stuff, how he went on them, But that was good, man. That was real good. Check that out. But dealing with Sarnetta, damn you Hebrews, love talking about me by my back. Is that against the Bible? Well, hit the link and we'll tell you. Shalom, sis. Yeah. Hit the link and we'll tell you. Right? Because you got to have, hold on, brother, you got to have backbone to have a back. So hit the link, Sarnetta. You got to have a backbone for somebody to talk behind your back. And your champion, Nepal, has no backbone. And you don't have a backbone either because you let her back out. So to talk behind your back, baby boy, you got to have one for somebody to talk behind your back about. Queen Naphtali been talking in your face, not behind your back, in your face, going on her channel, going on your channel, right? So ain't nobody talking behind your back. She bringing it like a champion will. JJ, F.O.P.E, I see you protecting this weird mother effer YouTube, blah, blah, blah. I'm not protecting nobody. What he does, what he do, who he talk to, whatever, is what he does, and what y'all do is what y'all do. Remember you told me that before? I don't have no hate. I mean, one time you told me, brother, what another person fight ain't my fight. You're about information. So I'm about information, right? I don't hate nobody, man. I just don't. You know, and if y'all want to fight, beat, shell each other, that's on y'all. Y'all want to call each other dogs, cats, punks, whatever. That's on y'all. I'm peace. I'm at peace with myself. If you want to call me that, anybody, don't do it on YouTube. Do it in my face. You know. But Naphtali, you hear him? He said, I didn't say behind back. I don't know. You hear him talking? You the link is in the room. Bring your champ on, but I bet she won't come on. I bet she won't come on. Excuse me?
He meant me. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to cut it out. I thought he meant me. I was like, I wasn't talking behind his back or Nepal.
No, I don't know. I think he's talking about us. I don't know. Ain't nobody, listen, we can talk and say anything we want to say about that. So she been talking behind our back, in our face for a long time. Well, I said I squashed all beef, and she started talking shit about us. And then you just the other day said,
Tell Sonny to hit the link.
yeah, Sonny hit the link. I just heard you on a video like 3 weeks ago, talking about them folk, whatever, called us all out our name. And we ain't even been on your platform to say anything, you know. But even when you said that, you know, I ain't make no comeback. But the link is in the room. I don't hate you either.
I didn't want the debate to be shut off, canceled. Quite honestly, I set up and I did been working on this presentation for a long time, and to have this presentation just not to be utilizing this information, not to be shared, is very disappointing. You know,
and you know that's sad.
Information. I'm going to share it, right? I'm gonna, bring it out on my channel. However, the thing is that I wanted to go up against somebody else who's saying something otherwise, and she really is upset with me because I called her a nana. And the reason why she's upset about that is because that is a goddess, and that goddess stems all the way down to the Babylonians, which also stems down to the Anunnaki. And I know about all this stuff. See, the thing is, a lot of people don't know how to don't look into the Anunnaki and look at it as if it's a joke, but that's where the apes come from. Oh yeah, according to the Anunnaki, they are the ones who came to this planet, and they took the apes and turned them into humans. Where else did this come from first, right? Because remember, this was found before this so-called evolution, right? When you look at Darwinism, this came from the Sumerian clay tablets, came from the cuneiform tablets that were found in Sumeria. So if we have this information from the Sumerians notating this in their tablets about their god, who is a part of the Anunnaki, and she named herself after them, why is it okay for her to cuss me out when I call her a name? And then they want to blame me and say I'm the one that's running. No. And she called me out of my name first. She called me a bee. And I told her in the back chat, I said, she needs to apologize to me for calling me out my name. And then he mentioned it. He said, Nepal, is that true? Did you call Naphtali out her name? And then she started calling me a whole bunch of them. First she said one, then the next time she called me like 5. So of course I had to respond. You know, and then after that, he kicks all of us off, and then he calls me, and then he tells me, both of you guys, you know, you guys don't need to be teaching anybody. But then not too long ago, I'm hearing him on there talking about I ran.
Sonetta, man, that's a damn shame, man. Hey, look, that's a damn shame. Hey, this is the channel, the middle ground, man. JJ, what's popping? Most High bless.
All right, Most High bless. You said this the middle ground?
Yeah,
is that
middle ground
this channel
right
the
here.
middle ground now? Okay. So let me ask Mr. Judah Nazareth a question. Can I do that?
Go ahead, respectfully, both of y'all. Go ahead.
Judah Nazareth, you've been running around the community lying, saying I rigged debates. So right here, right now, I want you to prove I've been rigging debates. And if you don't have any proof, then you need to apologize to the community, and you take that back.
Before you answer that question, whether you answer it or not, just keep it respectful. Whether you like to answer or not, keep it respectful. And I see Sonetta on there, so I'm asking both of y'all to everybody respect everybody on my channel, man. That's it. Like I said, this is middle ground right here. But go ahead, Judah.
I'll refrain from disrespecting your channel, Elder Qanath. I'm just remain quiet.
Okay. Well, see, it's funny that you want to remain quiet, but I can go on your page right now. In the last 5 days, you have tagged my name in some bullshit. For the last 5 days, I have ignored you. But now that I caught you live right here, now you want to be quiet. You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to be respectful, and I ain't going to go off on you. Bro. But you need to find something better to do besides keep tagging me in your bullshit. If you and Aaron ain't getting along in debating, don't put me in that shit, bro. I got better shit to do than to monitor what you do and other people you running from debates. And here's another thing. Why do you sign up for debate?
Hold on, let him finish. Let him finish. He's not disrespectful. Let him finish.
I'm old enough for me to preach to me. I'm almost 50 years old. He can
just let him finish. You got a few more seconds.
Nigga, don't you hear me talking?
Okay, there we go. We got a few more seconds, and then just let him finish up. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we'll see where he at. You run?
All right.
Hold up.
Let me say this.
Hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish real quick.
I just want to shout out people real quick. I want to shout out to the people that's on this panel. It was 6 of us at first. I just want to shout out because one thing about us is, and that's including you, Sonetta, as well as you, JJ, we are not afraid to show up on nobody else's channel. You, Yavin, of course, Qanath. We're not ashamed. We're not afraid. You know what I'm saying? We go on anybody's channel, anytime, any place. But guess what? A lot of these folks, these other people like the Torah Knights, Sonetta's Champion, all of them, they don't go on nobody else's channel. They're afraid. And I just want to say shout out to us.
No doubt. Okay. JJ, I'm gonna let you finish. Go ahead. He just left, JJ, so you know.
Yeah, of course he run. Cause like I say, man, this dude been fucking all over the internet tagging me, and I'm like, I keep ignoring this dude.
Hey,
but then when I catch him live, now he come on, man.
Hold on, because I don't want to take too much from Naphtali because it is our show. I'm let you back in, JJ. I promise. Go ahead, saw that in
I don't want
Naphtali. Bill, respectfully, please.
Yeah, let me say this because I don't want JJ to run. Now,
but whatever you do not disrespect him on my channel.
Disrespecting nobody, brother. Calm down or not. Relax. We older now. We know better than that. I called JJ. I pieced it out with this brother. Me and JJ talked. I pieced it out with my brother Judah. We talked. I pieced it out with Elder Yara and a few of the Hebrews and right after that, right on JJ channel, just like JJ is upset with our brother Judah Nazareth, I'm just as equally upset with JJ because on JJ channel, he got like damn near, since me and him pieced it out, he got new channels, new stuff up on Lion's Den. Today he put up stuff banging on me. The other day he put up stuff just lying and stuff on me. Now, whether he did it or not, I don't believe JJ did it. What I'm saying is it's his channel. You feel me? It's his channel. He's responsible. It got Lion's Den on his channel. And so before I even went in, I gave the brother a call and I spoke to him. You know, and he said, oh, I'm going to go and check that out and see what's going on. So just like you, JJ, you mad and you upset. I feel the same way you feel, brother, with like you feel with Judah Naz. Because after we pieced out, we posted them in, I took all that crazy shit down off my channel. Now I want to say to Naphtali sister, you stood up here and you just fibbed. You know that Bible goes against lying and the lying spirit and all that stuff. You said that Nepal called you out your name first when you stood up here and said you called her a name and then she called you a name. You started it. You called Nepal a name first. And that's when Nepal didn't like that. Which you said, Naphtali, you backed out of the debate, not no Nepal, not. And so to save faith for you, what I said was, yo, I'm just going to cancel the debate because y'all can't get along. You know you canceled the debate. You know you sent me that text and I got it right now. Do you want me to show it? You said, Sarnetta, if Nepal don't apologize, I'm going to cancel the debate. And so what I did was I said, okay, I don't even want to make you look bad. I'm going to cancel the debate. And you know I did that. Did I do that, Naphtali? Yes or no? Don't lie. Did you say that to me, that you're going to cancel if Nepal don't apologize? I knew Nepal was not going to apologize. And so I said, you know what? I'm going to cancel the debate. So who backed out, Naphtali? Talk back to me. Come on. Say it live on this air because you're a Hebrew. You ain't going to lie. Talk to me.
I don't know how long you've been around, but I clearly said that she got mad at me for calling her Inanna, and I'm getting ready to share with you.
You called her a name.
Let her finish on that.
Did I call her name? She called me a B after. No. I called her. I said Inanna.
Right.
That's what I said. Then she said, and then was I wrong for calling her Inanna?
Yeah, because you know her name is Nepal. Her name is
That's a goddess. Inanna is a goddess.
Yeah, but
hold on. She's gonna share something real quick, and I just want to keep it. You know, we're doing pretty good, guys. We all over. Well, not Naphtali, but we all over 50. Share it so I can put it up. I see you, Judah Nash.
Okay, you ready? You share my screen?
I don't see it yet.
Okay, let me I'm sharing it. You don't see it? Hold on, let me put this up real quick. Let me see if you can see it. Let's see where.
Because this internet is kind of. What's up, JT? I just reckon.
Here. Okay, do you guys see it? Do you guys see it?
Answer the question, though, Naphtali?
I'm about to show you guys something.
No, I'm saying, did you back out of the debate first?
Yeah, hold on. I see something. Give me a second. Okay, hold up. I see it.
Naphtali, did you send me something saying you're not going to debate? You're going to back out? Did you send me that?
No. Let me start with this first, because let me address this first part that you said. I need to address that. We're going to do it in order. Oh, it just showed up. Okay. You see where it says right here? I had took a screenshot. It says Inanna Pa. When I called her that, she got mad at me and called me a bitch.
Because her name is
no. Do you see her name right there? No, it says Inanna right there. Where's my bomb at? Go ahead and drop the bomb. It says Inanna. So guess what?
Dang.
I called her name that she had up there. Guess what I got called? I got called a bitch. So what did I do? I went to the back chat and I told Sarnetta that his wife called me a bitch because I called her a name, Inanna, which was on the screen. Guess what? I said, if she does not apologize to me, right? Because she disrespected me and called me a bitch. I said she needs to apologize to me and respect me and stop being disrespecting to me. And I said, I'm not going to debate her. But guess what happened?
Don't apologize. I'm not going to debate her. So right there, you ran. Why you keep saying like you didn't run? You ran from
Let me say something. Hold on, Naphtali. Hold on, Sarnetta. Hold on. I don't think nobody ran. You know, when I look at this, I don't think anyone ran, Naphtali or Nepal. I think it was Sarnetta, you missing the point that the two sisters had when they were saying who called her name first. I think at the beginning of the day, what she showed, because we always talk about, especially in your channel, say receipts. She put in her name on her page Anana Napa. That's her own writing saying that's who she is. So she was, if you look at it, she was respecting her by calling the name that she put up for herself.
Woo, watch out, Qanath. Where the bomb at?
Who ran?
But let me finish this up.
Who ran? Who said we ain't gonna do a debate unless?
Well, she said she's not going. Let's go here.
Let's go back to. Let me jump in here because we gotta, Sinetta, he getting up in age. Let me say this. After I said that, Sinetta called my husband and he was saying, whoa, what's going on? So guess what I did? I hopped back on the channel. No, he didn't call. I hopped back on the channel. He said, whoa, Naphtali back on her again. He didn't even know she called me a bitch. He didn't even know it.
Yeah, I didn't hear none of that. I didn't hear none of that.
Well, my question is to both of y'all. And this a question. I think Naphtali answered it. Because Sarnetta said, I asked, why did she call you a bitch? And that's because Sarnetta said you called her a nana. Now, Sarnetta, you just stored a receipt where she called herself that. So why did Nepal call her a bitch after something because of that name that she used for herself?
And so she ran?
No, I ain't talking about ran. You use the word. Let's use the word run, jump, hip hop, scotch, whatever, swim. I'm saying when the name that she used.
Debate.
I know that, but brother, I
called Nepal many names, brother.
But I'm not talking about that. She didn't. She called her what she had on her page. Can you agree to that?
I don't know if that was. I got to go and see if that was the name. I got to go and check it.
Yeah, brother, that was it. It said Nana Napa.
I'm going to check it out.
She uses that name.
So when you see it now, are you a man of your word, right?
Yes, I am.
So a lot of people see this, and we timestamp it. Everybody timestamp it. So when you go on her page and you see what she addressed herself, Nana, whatever you call it, Nepal. I don't know what the hell it means, but Nepal. Would you apologize to Naphtali? Because Naphtali didn't call her name. She only called what Nepal put up there. If that's true, if you find that's true,
man, my queen is always right.
Okay, so I'm not saying she right or wrong. If she put that on her page, right, calling herself that, would she be lying?
No, hold on, because this needs to be addressed as well. So after that happened, right, I hit the link, and guess what? I said to her,
you got scared,
no. I said to Sinetta, hold on.
Keep it real. You back out.
No, I did not. I said to Sinetta, she called me out my name.
That's
not what happened. I said, Sinetta, she called me a bitch. You said, Nepal, did you do that? Did you call her that, Nepal? And then guess what Nepal said? She said, she called me Inanna. And then you said, well, she said, and yeah, I called her a bitch, and I would call her a bitch this, 1,000 more times or something like that. So guess what I said?
And that's what made me say, you know what, man, I ain't doing
that. Ain't what happened. That ain't what happened. Now you change the narrative. I said, you a bitch. That's what I said to her. I said, you a bitch.
And I said, I'm not doing this. That's what I said.
Hold on. And then guess what happened? She said, bitch, I'll do. And I said, fuck you, bitch. I'll whoop your ass. That's what I said to her. And I don't even talk like that.
Crazy.
So you kicked both of us off. And then you called my husband and you said, y'all not doing it. And you said, hold on. And then the pa said, how are you going to tell us that we can't do it when men get up here and argue all the time? That's what Nepal said. She said, don't cancel it because how are you going to, you don't let men, you don't cancel the men.
But I canceled it because you was going to cancel regardless.
No, you told my husband, you told him.
But you know what, hey, Naphtali, let me say something real quick, Naphtali and Sarnetta. I'm starting to think this might be, let me say something real quick. I think this might be the toughest environment. I'm gonna tell you why I say that, Sarnetta. Because the champ that we got over here, she goes everywhere. Lions Den, Nazareth channel, your channel, you name them, everybody channel to the so-called toughest environment. Now your champ, right? I've been respectful to you, JJ, keeping the peace between all y'all. Why don't she come into a different environment? This one. Because you go to a place where I guess you hate it. Go to a place where you hate it. So if the people over here are disrespectful in the comment section, right? Or if people being treating you bad, go there like Naphtali is. Go. She go there, but right now, Naphtali on the line.
So let me
You on the line. Naphtali says she's taking all questions, and she right here. So she can come on. I'm not gonna allow nobody disrespect her, and she can bring the smoke. But I don't think she's gonna do it. Let's see.
Let me answer you. This is a Hebrew Israelite channel, right? Huh?
Arriba. Beep, beep, beep. You know what that is? That's the road runner. Beep, beep. You about to sound like the road runner, son. Beep, beep.
You can't answer.
And House of Consciousness is not an Israelite channel, right?
Right. But hold up, JJ. JJ, me and you are not talking. Let me and this man talk. Let me and this man build. That's the problem.
Okay. I just want to say one thing.
I got it. Yeah. JJ, it's an Israelite channel just like the House of Conscience, not.
All right, whatever. So this is an Israelite channel, right? Right?
Yeah.
Nepal comes over here to an Israelite channel that posed to be, I mean, this is the most disgusting, raggedy ass.
It is.
That you got in your chat that call themselves Israel, talking on the people dress, talking on the people pose. But this is an Israelite channel. No fucking way will I allow her to come over here.
But you know why? But I'm gonna tell you why. And I agree with you. But no, I gotta answer that. I gotta. Nope, I'm gonna answer it. I don't want to mute you out. Let me answer it.
2 seconds. 2 seconds. I'm gonna plan. I'm gonna call.
Don't beat now. Don't beat.
Now, when Naphtali come over there, they bang on Naphtali with the information, but they do disrespect her. They don't talk about her vagina. They don't talk about her breasts. But y'all niggas over here, y'all the most disgusting, filthy ass Hebrews I have ever known. I'm not talking about you, Qanath. I'm talking about your platform, your audience.
You gotta stop that, man.
Okay, now here we
that's
go.
An excuse. Let me get in 30 seconds. Let me get him for 30 seconds, bro. Because see, I'm the type of debater. If you go check my resume, 98% of my debates are on the road. I looked at how many debates I had in the Lions Den. It's 3. So I ain't scared to go on the road. I done been on everybody's goddamn platform from Garfield. I mean, everybody. So that ain't no excuse. Because see, when you're a champion, you got to go on the road to win a championship sometime. That's what the Bulls did. 4-2. They didn't go 7 games.
Totally different.
They won it on the road. And I'm noticing about these up and coming these debaters is calling themselves champions. A lot of them want home cooking all the time.
That's different.
All right, now hold on. I'm pulling rank. I gave you 30 seconds. Let me answer it. No, I gotta answer you. I let JJ answer. I gotta answer you.
Go ahead.
What you said, everything is right in your eye. Right? Everything is right in your eye. Right? All that stuff you said is if that's what you seen. That's what you seen in your eye, right? But at the end, in the beginning of the day, I don't care, because when the time get rough, if all hell break loose, you gonna be in war, baby. You gonna be if you're in a gunfight, you in a gunfight. Pull out your gun or run. If you're in a knife fight, pull out your knife or run. If you're in a debate, with a debate, nothing is fair. Okay, you trying to kick that person ass. That's why when teams play each other, just like JJ said, the Bulls didn't. It's a 7-game series, 4-3, 4-3, 4 at somebody home, 3 at somebody else home. You got a channel, JJ got a channel, Naphtali got a channel. I have a channel, right? My wife, tough as nails. Okay, tough as nails. She just don't do this thing here. Right? I'm not afraid to leave her alone because I trust her. I know she could defend herself. She's a warrior. A warrior. Right? Naphtali is one of the warriors in the Bible. Will she go up in the room by herself and cut off that nigga head? Will she, like Esther, and save all of Israel? Not crying behind Kemet and looking for protection under Sarnetta, which is a god. So at the end of the day, you made the excuse for it.
So you
I
saying
respect your answer.
protection?
She running. Nope. Naphtali don't need no protection. She here.
So your wife.
She here. Why don't you debate Naphtali?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
He ain't no debater.
Thank you, JJ.
Okay, okay.
I went through that with him.
I tell you what, Naphtali in the par and me and you.
You do not want nothing.
Naphtali in the par and me and you.
No, I tell you what, you and Reggie. Let's get that going.
I want to see you and I want to see you and Qanath. And hold on, Elder Qanath, let me just put this in here because Qanath memory needs to be.
What would be the topic, Qanath?
Hold on, Qanath.
No, don't even set it up, Sarnetta, because you ain't gonna show up. Just leave it alone, man. Just leave it alone, man.
Go ahead, Naphtali. Y'all fall back. Go ahead, Naphtali. It's her show. Go ahead.
Sarnetta is a host, but he's not a debater.
No, you guys can have the rest of it. I just want to just make sure Sarnetta remembers what happened. Hold on, Sarnetta.
Hold on, Sarnetta. Hold up.
Because he knows that I talked to him. He called my husband and we talked to him that night. And he said, "All right, we're gonna do it." He said, "I got Dulcinea calling me. She really looking at it, but I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and do it. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and do it." Remember, Sarnetta's the one that said, "I'm gonna let y'all do it." He called my husband bright and early the next day and said, "Y'all can't do the debate because you all not gonna make it." That's what he said. "You guys can't do it. I'm gonna put Dulcinea in it." I got kicked off. He wasn't actually, I got kicked off. Me and Nepal both got. He told us that we can't debate each other. And Nepal was actually fighting for us to debate. It was Sarnetta that stopped the debate. Stop saying it was me.
Hey, after Naphtali already to beat up on Jabari and Shaka up moist, right? I got somebody else that would beat the brakes off of him too, man. Up moist. That's who it is. JJ, hey, look, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give JJ some props real quick, man, because JJ was the first F.O.P.E champion. Yeah, all right, and still seen. Hold on, and still seen as a champion over here. And y'all can say what y'all want to say. At the end of the day, y'all see who two champions that's on here that been going everywhere. Don't need a babysitter, right? That's one thing about Qanath. I ain't never had to babysit, right? Male and female went everywhere and kicked ass. JJ 7000 and body bag on Queen Naphtali. That's a fact. Both of them champions from F.O.P.E.
All right. Hey, JJ, let me ask you a question. You ready, JJ?
Yeah, I'm here.
Do you see Smack getting in the ring and battling the rappers?
I'm sorry, what was that?
You don't see Smack getting in the ring battling battle rappers, do you?
I don't watch that, so I don't know who Smack is. He like to promote.
You don't know who Smack is? What? Everybody,
man.
Naphtali knows Smack. He's the promoter.
I'm gonna learn about him today. Go ahead.
Give us the punchline. Give us the punchline, man. Give us the punchline.
I'm just saying, he's the battle. He's the battle.
Give us the punchline.
He's the battle host. You don't see him getting in the ring battling.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, man. So that's
what I'm saying.
Hey, Sarnetta, Reggie already ran a stop. You even said, "Don't make me pull a clip. Don't make me pull a clip where you said Reggie stop being scared of him."
Reggie.
You said Reggie stop being scared of him. Qanath, no, you scared of him. Oh, Reggie, you scared of him. You start crying too.
I got a champion that would take Naphtali out. His name is Commission Adept.
Oh man,
that's one of my old champions.
JJ, didn't you bring him to debate me and he ran? Come on, JJ. You know me and Commission. You know I was following up with Commission for the longest. And he came over here. You brought him over here and he said he wanted to debate me. Is that correct?
Oh, wait a minute now. What happened?
Yeah, I remember that. You brought him over here and said debate, and then he never came back.
Oh shit!
How
long ago was that? I don't remember.
JJ said, "Oh shit."
I have the proof in Messenger too.
And hey JJ, just like they was running from you, they ran from Naphtali, man. Stop playing.
There you
Don't
go.
nobody be running from Naphtali, man. You need to cut.
Stop playing, man. She took on Shock Up Moist and Wynum Jabari. Stop, Naphtali. You can't do that. Beat both of their ass the same damn night. Stop playing.
Hey, yo, Qanath, why you call people out their name, brother? Y'all supposed to do that, man?
What? How did I call him out his name? Who I call his name?
Moist. What? That's not his name, bro.
Well, I'm gonna tell you why. Because when I came on your platform and I questioned you, I said, man, why you let this dude disrespect me like that and disrespect your... Let me finish. I said, why you let that dude disrespect me like that and Naphtali? Then I said, why you let him disrespect you? Cursing and ranting and shit like a big baby. So when he called me out my name, I just feel like he got wet. So I call him Shocker Up Moist, right? Because I showed him respect. And just like he said, he a real Messiah, and so am I, right? So I got respect for him in his scholarship. But far as a man, not trying to get physical or anything, but as a man, men respect men. And he disrespected me. And he started calling the sisters all out of her name. And then she made the both of them disagree with one another live on the air. Don't make me pull the receipts.
But how long ago was that? Didn't we move?
Why you bring it up then?
You brought that up. I didn't bring it up.
You said, why do I have something against him? I don't. He is still the same person back then.
I said, why are you calling people out their name?
Listen, brother, you want to play shenanigans. I mean, not shenanigans, but you want to move the goalposts. When he said that to me, he was moist then, and he's still moist now until he apologized.
Don't the scripture say, bless them that curse you? Teach them.
Listen at this Negro. Like I said, man, you're gonna have her come debate.
Elder Qanath. He didn't turn a new leaf.
You are
he called and apologized to everybody. So this is the new subject.
Hold on. You are the Hebrew Israelites. We are not the Hebrew Israelites. So therefore, you know, according to your Bible, we're supposed to be the ones that's uncivilized. You supposed to be the one to civilize us. You supposed to be the teacher, right?
But y'all teach that we got everything from y'all.
Y'all are, listen, man, it doesn't matter. You got the proof.
Y'all gotta follow some kind of law. Didn't y'all say we stole it from y'all?
We're the pagans.
Almost told me that you told him not to come on.
You see? We are the pagans. So what are you talking about? According to your book, we're the pagans. We don't need to follow no goddamn.
Well, because look, we supposed to be like the Most High, right? He said he's going to laugh at your calamity. So I'm just laughing at you because I know that it's some charcoal, right, that's being heated up for your ass later on down the line. Hey, look, the Bible's been proven, right? Y'all going to be part of the charcoal. It is what it is. So the sister running, so she's not gonna come on. That's fine. Naphtali, you did it again. That's all I can say. You did it again. You had the other guy, Chris Harris, run, right? What's the other dude name? All of them ran over there. I just never seen only female over there stood up to you was Nepal Shadar. All the other sisters over there, all of them ran. They got a lot of juice to come back and call Sonetta and say, Sonetta, they talking about you. Right, you and Nepal, but they won't debate. You don't have not one other sister on the House of Consciousness that can mess with Naphtali. Not one. You don't have a brother over there, since y'all want to keep a male and female, that can mess with JJ 7000. So why should we even be there, man? That thing, look, you great in what you do. You great in what you do. You retired? You know,
I'm retired.
But you great in what you do, but I'm sorry, Sonetta, your champions, man, have fallen, bro. Has fallen. You was the other guy that believe we come from bananas and say bananas our first cousin. We made a whole video on him, and you promised me, Sonetta, your own words. I promise you, Qanath, I'm gonna get him to debate you. I said, no, he's not. He gonna run. And what did he do? You said, damn, man, you right. He ran. You promised me that you gonna get ISUBK to debate us, right? A promoter, right? You promised me that, and you say, damn, man, they ran.
Who do you think on the debate? Did Naphtali and Judah Nazareth debate it yet?
That'd be a good debate. You know, depends on what they're going to. I would like to see it. You know, but it has to be.
He's not. Listen, this dude just signed up for a debate last week. 2 weeks ago. Then he made up some excuse. He's a waste of time.
Naphtali, trust me, don't do that, Qanath. You be putting her in the way of men. Why you don't step up and do it, bro? You
do what? I told you I'd debate you.
No, I'm talking about Naphtali. You should be protecting her. You know,
why should I be protecting Naphtali?
Because you be putting her out there.
Man, no, brother. Look, brother. Listen, a man. Listen. When it comes to spiritual warfare, right? She has the spirit of truth running through her. So no man can protect her, but the power that which she's getting that protection when it comes to a spiritual warfare. Physically, that's between her and her husband, right? But this entertainment and a scholarship, she could deal with that spiritually through her and her husband.
It's only 6,000 years old. You believe that? Let me get it on.
Who you talking to? You talking to Naphtali? She the champ.
No, I'm talking to you. Do you believe that the earth is 6,000 years old?
Between 6,000 and 7,000 years old. Yep, I believe that.
Oh, okay. Do you want to debate me on that then?
Oh, so I let her take it easy.
That's it.
Now, okay, but watch this. I'm gonna tell you. Watch this. Watch this. Hold on. The only book we could use is the Bible.
You sound you sound crazy.
All right, now.
You sound crazy, man.
So I believe in the Most High. You believe in man. So you're gonna find something. Look, you're gonna use this. We already did that. Naphtali done that, showing where science is wrong and how they date and age stuff, man. Them with volcanoes. They said Mount St. Helens erupted how many years ago, champ? Come on, man. They said Mount St. Helens erupted like 1,000,000 years ago, and that happened last century. Am I right about it, champ?
You can do is put Naphtali in a goddamn ring with Judah Nazareth. You crazy. She will get slaughtered. She is damn sure out her league, man.
Come on, man. Judah's trash.
No.
Onias is the hey, Naphtali. Asking the debate is Onias is the third.
That debate was already done, JJ. Yeah. You know that. That debate was already done with.
Well, he's still running around teaching it. I guess he didn't learn his lesson.
Hey man, if your champion not going to debate Naphtali, Slim, I'm sorry, man. You losing it, bro. Because she running, it's about why don't you protect? Who protects a champion? You train them up so they go out and fight. Get her ass on here, or that's a wrap. Because I'm trying to figure out, man. You call somebody. Phone a friend.
Judah Naz is in the audience talking shit. You trash, bro. You can't even find Onias as a third in the goddamn Torah. You can't find him in the box. Hold on. Let's say this real quick. You cannot even find Onias as a third nowhere in the Bible. Dead Sea Scroll commentary. And you the only fool on this planet waiting for Onias as a third to come back, bro. You ain't retired nobody. After I beat everybody, then I decided to retire. But you didn't do anything.
You know what though? Hey, JJ, hold up. I think the mega debate would be, because obviously the best debaters have come out of F.O.P.E. It might have to be you and Naphtali, man.
That's a slaughter.
You gonna be mad.
No, you ain't hyping nothing up. The three of us will talk about that one day. Because I'm telling you, I don't see nobody mess with you or Naphtali. Nobody.
JJ will kill Naphtali. Don't do that to her. Don't do that shit, man.
But where's Nepal at, man?
Nepal will kill Naphtali too. That's why she got.
Well, bring over here. Bring over here.
You don't need to come over here. That's what I talk about, protecting.
All right.
I haven't been saying much. Sanetta is the one that told. Shaka almost told me that Sanetta told him not to come on my channel. That's what Shaka almost told me. He said Sanetta told me not to come onto your channel. Me and Shaka almost was trying to build and have, I told him to come.
Not to come over here?
No, on my channel, me and Shaka almost was supposed to have when he was supposed to come over to my and Shaka almost actually said that I was right. He said that I was right. He actually said Naphtali is right. He said that. So
yeah, he said it out of his own mouth.
Yes, he did. And so
he said Jabari can't say that.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. A lot of people messaged me and inboxed me and said that I whooped Jabari. I stood with Jabari. I'm not whatever this commission guy. I inboxed him.
I want to say something. Hold on, it's Anetta. I want to say something on Naphtali's behalf, because it would be disingenuous for us to sit up here and pretend that there are no scholars out here that are saying what Naphtali has said, because it would be disingenuous for us to sit up here and pretend that there are no scholars out here that are saying what Naphtali has said. Because the reality of
where's my bomb? Drop my bomb again.
Boom! You getting body bagged tonight, man.
You talking about people can whoop me, Shaka almost couldn't whip me, Jabari couldn't whip me. Who are you talking about? Your wife, you saved her. You told me I can't debate her. You told me that.
Damn! Boom!
You cannot debate her because you guys y'all can't get along and you can't make it.
You want to put up some money on the debate? Now let's talk, because you're talking a lot of shit.
And you know what though? I'm a real one, Slim. If you don't pay me, it'd be a problem. So I already know I can't put no problem. There's no way in the hell.
Not going to pay. Do you?
Yeah, and then how did you decide who wins?
We're gonna have some real scholars, and we could put up $1,000, brother. Me and you, Qanath.
I don't have no problem with that. But how are we gonna decide it?
Man, everybody gonna know who won and who lost.
Nah, I don't get down like that.
Who we gonna get the money? Who we gonna get the
Hey, Sonetta, hold on, y'all. Hey, Naphtali, can you play it again? Hold on, I heard something, Sonetta. Did you hear that?
Can I say something on Naphtali's behalf? Hold on, hey, yo, can I say something, Sonetta? I want to say something on Naphtali's behalf. Hold on, it's Sonetta. I want to say something on Naphtali's behalf, because it would be disingenuous for us to sit up here and pretend that there are no scholars out here that are saying what Naphtali has said.
Boom!
Thank you. And guess what?
There we go. I got 5 on it. Go ahead now.
Talcat came on there and told me how much of a great debater I am too. So my thing is that only person that got a problem with me is the person that should have a problem with me. And I get it. I would protect if I was you, I'd protect my wife too from debating me, because I am the queen, and tell them how to see me then. It must have been me. You didn't want me. You wanted Dulcinea. You knew what you was doing. You knew your wife called me out my name first because I called her a name that was on that she had listed up there to call her. Then why was I called a B? But I'm the one that's running. She called me out my name 2 times, and you saw it. And what did you do? You went off on her.
Do you really want me to get some videos and show you?
You said, why did you do that? Why did you call Naphtali out her name? You
do you really want me to get a video and show you? Naphtali.
Damn, man, you're getting whipped tonight.
Cry
Go
too
ahead,
much.
share
I
it.
can show you
Share
video.
your screen.
Wow.
You just got on the goddamn channel.
Go ahead, share it.
You don't want to share it. You got on. I think you was drunk that night. Everybody know it. You got
on. Listen at you.
In for no reason. And the Paul said, I don't want to do this, Naphtali. Let's not do this. When the first thing you said when you opened your mouth, you was going in and cursing out people, going in on Nepal.
Wow,
don't do it. Do not do that.
Hold on. He gotta laugh his damn self. He said Queen Naphtali was cursing.
He's so cursing everybody out.
Woo. Hey man, you falling like a bag of rocks, bricks.
She was drinking that night, brother. Because when she got on, the first thing she started doing was attacking Nepal. And Nepal said, Naphtali, I don't want to do this. Let's not do this. I got the proof. I can
attacking the white man. I can't
Hey, wait.
the white man because Nepal wasn't even on there.
So let me real quick. So what happened to Christina? I thought she was a new HOK champ. Did she beat Nepal?
You ain't never hear me announce Christina. Christina's scared to death.
Well, wait a minute, man. So the people, okay, I'm gonna leave it alone. So why don't you show that video? Why are you hiding?
No, the people gotta pay for it. I'm not just showing it. I had to pay.
Oh, come on, man.
No,
You need to
ain't no
show the
come
video
on,
of
man.
me being drunk.
Any other time you show another video,
Yeah, right.
why you
Yeah,
hold that one back?
Because that's
show the. So I want to see. First of all, folk, we get a little twisted, but we don't. Our sisters over here, folk, don't be all on nobody channel in public drunk. So I gotta see this.
I gotta see it too. You know, let me say this because I can't.
They might do the House of Conscious. Go ahead, sis.
Share if you can. Go ahead and share right now.
You was drunk. Trust me.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey man, let's get out of here.
Come on, Naphtali. You was drinking.
Hey, you know what, man? A lot of my audience, man, might be mad at me, y'all. Don't be mad at me because I got something that on here. I just thought it, it'd be entertaining and try. We in previous times, everybody gonna have a place to go where they gonna go. I just thought we had some fun. Naphtali exposing these cowards, right? And Sonetta, the dog king of this, but JJ 7000 close it fast on your ass. Okay, so you getting embarrassed tonight, man. Your champion is a no-show. Judah Nazareth, folks, is a no-show. He agreed that he don't know what the hell America is. He don't know who these people out there was over here. He just don't know. He just don't know.
Shout out to JJ, man, and shout out to Judah Naz. That's it. These brothers
Man,
going
shout out to you too, bro. 2024, we're gonna leave all the other stuff in 2023. We can start that right now.
You're not gonna give me and hold on, JJ. You're not gonna give me and Naphtali a shout out.
Oh, shout out to Qanath and shout. I was just saying them two because me and them, we was beefing hard. Me and JJ and us.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I saw y'all niggas over there acting crazy. Both y'all TikTok and all that shit. I was laughing at both y'all niggas.
Me and Naphtali, we always bang, but not hard like that. So we good, man. We cool.
But you a liar though, man. You should have said the sister. I know you just joking talking about, and I say liar in all due respect of your lyingness, right? You sit up here and talk about the sister was drunk in public and all that. So you going to doctrine a video like what's his face be? No, I ain't gonna say his name. He famous of that shit. You know what I'm talking about. But we want to see the video of Queen Naphtali, the body bagger, belligerent.
And this is what I want to do. Judah Nazareth, I want you to pull your resume up of what you've done in the community. All you got is tour nights, bro. You know how many groups I got on Facebook that got 30,000, 20,000?
Hey, why don't y'all two debate, JJ?
Oh, real quick. You keep hold on. Let me say this because you're in the audience talking shit. Real quick, bro. I am a content creator, bro. You just somebody who trolls people. You don't bring nobody to the community. Go check my resume. How many people I done brung over to Sonetta, or I done brung to different channels. It's all about Judah Nazareth with you, bro. That's it. You don't care about nobody but yourself. That's why your two debaters that you got ain't rising and elevating. You ain't promoting them. You just promoting yourself. And that's where you fail. And that's why you're going to be stuck in a rut. Your channel going to keep getting taken down. And you're going to keep having to rebuild because you crowd chase. Just stay consistent, bro. That's what you need to do. And keep my name out your mouth. Look, if you go on his page right now, my name on there for the last 6 days. JJ this. I'm like, what's wrong with this dude? So all I'm saying to you, bro, me and you ain't the same. You don't bring people together. You don't do that. Tomorrow he'll be cussing out F.O.P.E. He'll be cussing out Sonetta. He'll be cussing out everybody. Because he's mentally unstable. And you need, to be honest, bro, you need to get some mental help. I'm going to leave it at that.
All right, Sonetta, I see, brother, that you have no champions over there. Your boy, Shock Utmost, he admitted that Naphtali whipped your wannabe Mayweather ass.
Say this real quick, Judah Naz. I was watching you. You had on a New York Yankee hat, brother. You had on a red New York Yankee hat, and you got the nerve to say that Garfield beat the champion ass Come on, Judah. What the hell you mean Garfield beat Jabari? What? When I heard you say that, I almost spit my coffee up. I'm like, come on, Judah, what part are you watching? Jabari killed Garfield last night. He killed them.
Oh, they finally debated?
Yeah, they was going in last night. I was like, what the hell is Judah Naz watching? He talking about some Garfield win it. Nah,
he probably was drunk off that damn sake.
Nah, he wasn't drunk.
Hey, Naphtali, can I ask you a question, sister? What was it that Garfield read on you about? Because I mean, we got the text message. He laughed about it. You know, what was it he ran? You know, when he was running from you.
Oh, well, Garfield and I was exchanging some words in Facebook, and I told him, you know, I was like, let's go. And so Garfield hit me up in the back chat, but guess what? He was trying to get me to debate this dude named Faithful to God. I think that's his name. So I was like, let's go. So he hit up Faithful to God, and Faithful to God was crickets. So he never showed up, and Garfield kept reaching out to him, and guess what? He never came. So it never. In matter of fact, Garfield was like, I can't get anybody to debate you. Why did he say, where y'all at?
He did. He told me. I got it in a text message.
And I said to him, I said, Garfield, why don't you debate me then? Let's go. And he was like, he heard up and just, you know, it was silence. It was crickets. So, and you know who I've been asking you for? I've been asking for Unc. That's who I want to debate anyway. And every time I seem to click the link, he runs away as well. But
bunch of suckers on the HOK, man. God damn. A bunch of suckers. Here come the excuse. Here come the excuse.
I was testing everybody out when the power was the one that called me a B like several times, because he said it's okay that she called me out my name because I called her a nana.
You know what it is,
Naphtali?
You got skin like a baby's butt. Your skin is too soft. See, the reason why we the toughest environment is because we got skin like a goddamn rhino. Our skin is tough. F.O.P.E and his crew, y'all got skin like a baby's butt.
No, I don't. Honey, I've been on your channel more than anybody. Me and you had a whole, you questioned me. You don't know if you remember that. I came on your channel. I did a breakdown on the 6,000 years. I already did that. I talked to Jabari several times. Me and Garfield conversation. Unc had conversation. I brought Unc onto my channel. Who is that you have that I haven't talked to that I'm running away from? I already debated Nepal. We already had a debate. So I'm running from who again? Everybody that you have, I've already talked to, and they have never gotten the best of me. You keep saying I'm running. And then on top of that, to get my attention for me, you put Malachi up there, and the whole thing was about me. You put the video that they made a this video, you used that. The whole video was talking about me and Qanath and trying to make me look bad and try to make like Malachi.
No, that's not true.
Oh,
nigga, we seen the video. What are you talking about? We seen the video. Bro, you the devil. We seen the video.
I did not put him up there to go at y'all. That's a lie. Now, if he went at y'all, he did that on his own. I didn't put him up there to go at y'all. You can ask him.
But you said our skin is soft like a baby bottoms. But she chasing your champion, whipped everybody on their ass. I made ISPK run, right? Or ISPK, or this ISPK run from F.O.P.E. I brought my whole team over there, right? You gave us a show, 2 shows in a row. They ran. Your boy ran, and you was begging them. Reggie, please, Reggie, please. Don't let him do you like that, Reggie. He see you scared. And Reggie said, he ran. And now, let's see who bottom soft. You want that?
I don't debate, brother.
I know.
Hey, you know what?
Tender rump.
Hey, can you get a hold of Tahuti? Can you get a hold of Tahuti?
That'd be a good one.
Allie?
No,
JJ and
I want to debate Tahuti again. I want to beat him up again.
Now,
I'll come out because he got some questions he didn't ask.
What would be the topic?
I got somebody kick Tahuti ass.
I need him to. I talk to you behind the scenes on.
Yeah, because I could call Tahuti tomorrow.
Because see, See, Judah Naz ain't got over the fact that Tahuti beat his ass and took his damn title.
What?
Oh, Tahuti beat Judah Naz?
Yeah, Judah Naz won the title of the Lions Den by default because he was one of the last ones that was in the tournament. A couple other guys left and started the Source Debate League. So
Wait a minute. Hold on, JJ. JJ, are you saying Judah Naz didn't win it straight up? He won it on default?
Yeah, man, he won his first debate or something like that. He didn't win it straight up. I mean, he was just like, it was like he made it to the second round or something like that, and then the tournament kind of got messed up because Source Debate League, Jeremiah, please say y'all was on some bullshit, and he took some debaters with him. So Carla and I came up with we'll let Judah be the champ. Fuck it, he won the last ones here, and then his very first title defense, he didn't even have to put up his belt. He puts it up against Tahuti, and Tahuti smacked him around. And look, it was
Judah Naz, you mean you didn't win it? You didn't win a championship in your first defense of it on the vacancy. You lost? No, come on, man. I heard that. Come on, man.
And look.
Well, at least he showed up. Tor Knight showed up. That one Tor Knight.
That one day. And look. And the crazy part, it was 2-2 votes, and there was one Israelite left to make the final vote. And Judah, you couldn't even convince him because you came to the debate with a goddamn cartoon. Talking about this is a temple. What do you say? This is a temple of Israel or something. It was a cartoon. Go back and watch the debate.
Hey, champion, Naphtali, I gotta say this. I gotta say it. It wouldn't be Qanath if I didn't say this.
But hold on.
JJ, no, hold on. This is good. JJ, Sarnetta, and Black Jesus, who's not here, when Naphtali beat the brakes. Whether you agree with her breakdown or not, hers was better than his. Brother, I hope, well, some that already know, I just hope JJ go watch that again because that was ridiculous with the $5 Indians. And then she offered him a rematch, JJ, and he won't want to take it.
Yeah, but
I don't know that part, bro.
JJ, Judah
I'm gonna stay out of that one. Because
Judah Naz said.
First of all, he went over there to Sanetta's channel and
Carla and Black Jesus Minister.
Yeah, they did.
One, JJ.
What'd you say?
Carla and Black Jesus Minister said that Judah Naz won that debate.
What debate?
Oh, okay. Damn. All right, JJ. What's going on?
The debate with him and Tahuti.
Oh yeah, he got those 2 votes, but the other 3 he didn't get.
So how many? It was like the best out of.
It was 5 judges.
Oh shit. Well,
let's see. I'm gonna tell you something, man. You got to take that judges.
We're gonna call it in a few.
Be biased as hell, bro.
When I had 5 people from all different walks of life.
Nah, they could be biased, brother. I'm telling you. And then
and your poll can be biased.
Hey,
son,
hold on, son, JJ. Hold on, son, JJ. Hey, hold on, son. Hey, Naphtali, somebody put something in. They say CUC F.O.P.E versus Top Cat. How you feel about that? Because everybody running, especially House of Conscience. I mean, goddamn. Maybe JJ got somebody over there that's worthy. But how you feel about you and Top Cat?
Well, Top Cat, that's my brother. He has done nothing but show support to me, even though we do disagree.
Yeah.
Anetta already know.
Actually,
many times.
I got love for Top Cat too.
I told Anetta really quick. I said I wanted to debate. What's his name? The dude. I said Gorilla Hebrew. I told him that. And then I also told him that one guy, and he said that I was a nobody. He said that I'm nobody. I'm not good enough to debate him, and that's what Sanetta told me. Q Butter. So I've been calling out people for the longest. Why would I run from?
Hey, Naphtali, you know what? I gotta admit. I'm gonna tell you who would be a good debate between you. Somebody put in the chat, and that would be Pastor Bennett.
Oh man, come on.
You don't think so?
No, Pastor ain't gonna waste his time, man. Come on, man. Naphtali out of her league with that, bro.
Man, everybody out of Naphtali league with you, brother. Everybody out of Naphtali league with you. Naphtali.
So what does that mean about Jabari? He took time. Jabari took time to talk to me.
I don't know what it is, Qanath, but I don't know what it is. I'm gonna be respectful, but Naphtali, come on, man. She's a baby, bro. She's still walking around with a pamper on, got a little doodle in it, brother.
Oh, nigga, you got some, shit, you got shit in your ears. And because you can't hear anything in your eyes because you can't see. You blind and deaf and obviously dumb. And all due respect in your dumbness. So, but you know what I like about you? You could take it. And I could take it too. But come on, man. If you're going to get your champion to debater or not, I'm going to call in the night. I'm going to let you say something, then after you say something, and I'm going to close it.
All right. Nobody sees Naphtali as a threat. Nobody. You're the only one. You need
and that's why they running.
And stop setting her up for the kill, for the slaughter. Go ahead. I end it right there.
Thanks for coming on and being respectful, man. I really appreciate that. Hey, let me ask you a question real quick, Sonetta, because I already done a show and I'm going to do a show on it again about the so-called migrants, right? That's coming to New York and Chicago and getting all kind of goddamn benefits, right? That they don't give black people. Why aren't you bringing that to the people using your platform, man? Because obviously we all see it, but for some reason, people who got big platforms are not. You know, with the government that's in New York, your mayor that you done an interview with, cheesing, right, is said your city, right, is an open city, right, for illegal immigrants, right, and to get benefits that he won't give to you. How do you feel like that as a New Yorkian?
That shows you that you ain't been watching. Last month, I dealt with that topic, and everything that you're saying, I said that. It was
okay. I'm glad.
Hold up. It was like you watched my video because I said exactly the same
thing.
Yeah,
I did the same. That's crazy.
Man. I said, yo, all these immigrants, I said, that's one thing about Bush, that Bush wasn't having that. Bush wasn't going for that, you know? And I said, yo, all these immigrants coming over here getting more rights than we could ever have. They getting to go and sleep in hotels, and we got homeless people sleeping on the ground outside.
Get benefits, free mopeds.
All of that, bro. So
everything. What about, you know, they get $6,000 a month for a family.
See, I didn't even know that, bro.
Yeah, they get that too. Now you made a mistake, right?
What?
Because your number one group is ISPK, and that guy they call a Qanath, right?
No,
if he part, hold on, if his people part of the curses that we speak about, talking about how black people are going to be treated by the so-called white man, how come they looking out for his people?
Nah, you are wrong, brother, because those are my captains, brother.
Why is the white man looking after his people?
No, Captain Qanath and Captain Tazariak, ISUPK, is the champion Israelites. They at the top.
Okay, what I'm asking, that's great. That's great. And I don't have nothing against them. This is just an honest question, because you know the doctrine is they being treated like the black people, right? We so-called black and Hispanics are the Israelites, according to them. So you just admitted that they giving them more than they will ever give black people. So how do you feel about them giving Qanath people shit and not giving us nothing?
Qanath is number one. Qanath is Puerto Rican, bro.
All right, okay, but he's Hispanic. He's Hispanic, correct?
Man, I seen his father at the goddamn.
Okay, he's Hispanic. I agree.
Light-skinned Puerto Ricans, and you got.
Okay, he's an Hispanic, and you're ducking the question.
What? So am I.
You're ducking the question, Clinton.
So
you're ducking the question. You got the saxophone in your mouth. You're playing it very well.
What am I? What that means?
So what I'm telling you, I'm asking you, because you know they say the blacks and Hispanics, right? Everybody looks at the scum on the earth, right? And they all saying, they saying Hispanics go through the same shit we go through. So why are they giving Qanath people shit and not giving us shit? Is that fair?
Qanath people. So you saying they giving the Puerto Rican stuff?
Do the Puerto Ricans have their own island, brother, own country?
So you mad at them?
No, don't flip the strip. Because you ducked my first, so you want to deal with that one? Do the Puerto Ricans have their own country, brother, their own province?
No, they don't.
Oh, they don't?
No, they don't.
So do they got a place called Negro land or black land in Americas, or they got a place called Puerto Rico?
All right, let me answer you. No, they don't, because that.
So they don't have a place called Puerto Rico.
Every time I answer you, you cut me off, brother.
Go ahead.
All right. No, they don't. See, the only difference between us and them is the boat stops. So they got something where they drop their ass off, and now they call it their land, just like the Palestinians, just like the Jews. What's wrong with you?
Man, a mind is a terrible thing to waste, brother.
These are
because if they call themselves Puerto Rican,
you don't want me to say it.
I ask you, is it a place called Puerto Rico?
Yes, it is a place called.
So do they have a place for us? Do we have a place?
Richport?
Do we have, brother? Do they have a place named after us?
Smoke, bro.
Is it a place named after the black people?
It was named after a nigga named Richport. What is wrong with
is it a place? Got your ass. Why are they giving them people, Latinos and people from Latin America that's not Negro shit?
All right, watch this. Why you ain't got?
So now you went against them, and now you for them. Which one you can't have it both ways?
Listen, brother, you're scared to let me talk, bro. That's how you do it.
Go ahead.
Why you don't have a guy fighting for your holy land? Wasn't Jesus over there? Isn't that your holy land? And they bombing that shit up over there. Shouldn't you be over there fighting? Going against, this is a holy land. See,
no, because the Bible told us, the Bible says we are not to be over there because he's going to do away with the Gentiles, right? And I hope the Most High protect my brothers that's over there, but he said we are not to be over there, right? And am I going to fight? No. The Most High going to do the fighting for us. That's what all Israelites speak. Good way to change the topic again. I'm on your ass, brother. No homo, but check it again. Why is it that they're giving people from Latin America that look like Qanath shit and not giving it to the black people? Now, at first you was over here complaining, talking about that shit ain't fair. But when I mentioned Qanath, now you going back in his closet.
Nah, man, you
going back in his closet, right? Is the sugar sweeter on Qanath's side? Because you said you made a video talking about this shit, going against it. But then when I mentioned Qanath, you said, "Uh-oh, I fucked up."
See, this is what I mean. Israel is never going to win when y'all keep banging on each other, brother, over little stupid bullshit. And the Bible talks.
So why you make a video on stupid bullshit about them giving shit over to black people?
Scared of me, brother. The scripture.
Why did you? You looking at the agent because you keep looking to the right for some reason. I got your ass. They trying to tell you what to say. So if it's over bullshit, why did you make a video on it? Saw that you can't fuck with me.
All right,
why did you make a video on it if it's some bullshit?
All right, this is why. The scripture says, how can you say you love God whom you have never seen, but hate your brother who you see every day? You see?
So is every man on the earth your brother?
Look at you cutting me off. Qanath does not talk about you. He don't talk about you.
I'm not talking about him.
ISUBK don't talk about you.
I'm not talking about them.
Work. They too.
I'm not talking. I'm using them as a reference.
Nah, brother, you're not.
I'm using them like a scholar would use them as a source.
You can't fuck with me with the scriptures. I told you that.
But there you go, moving the goalposts again. This is why you don't want to debate me.
Scriptures with me.
Naphtali,
because I'm
Naphtali, the real champ, against your wannabe.
Only one that's quoting.
Or not, whatever it is, Nepal. And you and I.
And you're running.
And you and I.
That's a shame. That's bad, bro.
Naphtali, you want to say something in closing? Because we caught him. We caught a big fish tonight. God damn. We caught a big fish, Naphtali.
This is sad. Like God feels sad.
What happened to you?
What happened to you, Qanath?
We caught a big fish tonight.
Nuts.
This is how you got.
All right, hey, hold on. Hey, saw that. Let Naphtali say something. Then we got to get out of here. Man, thanks for coming on, bro.
Go ahead, man. Y'all run from me, bro.
Go ahead, man. You can do your special effects, but you want to do it. Then go ahead, Naphtali.
Naphtali, close us out, Naphtali, the champion of folk. Come on.
You know, I want to share something with Sanetter because he's trying to make it like I'm a nobody. He said he literally sat up here and said that I was a nobody, right? Well, then he got up here and talked about these Hispanics as if there isn't. Let me just share some stuff with y'all real quick. I'm not going to be long and drawn out. Nobody likes that.
Oh no, so take your time. We like educating people. We know we new school of thought F.O.P.E. CUC, baby.
All right. Let's do it. So let's watch this real quick.
What more can I say?
You funny dude. You going to share a screen or you going to show something on your side? Okay, hold on. So now you're a real soldier, man. You stay and take the you something else, man. Let me tell y'all something about this guy. He got a lot of shit with him sometimes, but you'll meet him in person, man. He all right. I met him in person. He got a lot of shit with him. It's all promotion. All this. Go ahead, sis.
Hey, Qanath, can I say?
Hold on, sis. Hold on. I mean, hold on. Puerto Ricans, Sarnetta. Puerto Ricans.
Europe. All Latinos got Europeans in them. We all mixed with Europeans, bro. And some of us got black in us. It's the black Puerto Ricans you see, they're the ones that got Africans in them. And the light-skinned ones are Europeans.
Damn, boom!
So you saying that he's right?
Man, your ass getting, say it again. Play it again. Your ass getting mopped up. Do that again.
Well, let's see what Andrew Garcia has to say about that.
Well, you're Puerto Rican. Yeah, I'm Puerto Rican, you're right. I'm half European because my family's from Europe.
Now, cut does I look just
all
like
Latinos
him.
got Europeans in them. We all mixed with Europeans, bro. And some of us got black in us. It's the black Puerto Ricans you see, they're the ones that got Africans in them. And the light-skinned ones are Europeans.
Oh, wow.
All right. So did y'all get that? You see this one right here? This is a black one. This one here is a black one. It's the one that's African American black. And then, okay, these are ones that are black. And then you got this one here who's going to tell you what he is.
I'm mixed with Europeans, bro. And some of us got black in us.
So that just said look like Caucasus.
If I'm not mistaken,
all Latinos got Europeans in them.
Judah Nazareth, Puerto Rican.
Let's see what Andrew Garcia has to say about that.
Well, you're Puerto Rican.
Judah,
Puerto Rican, you're right. I'm half European because my family's from Europe.
Can you
all Latinos got Europeans in them.
You are. Oh, Cuban.
We all mixed with Europeans, bro. And some of us got black in us. It's the black Puerto Ricans you see, they're the ones that got Africans in them. And the light-skinned ones are
from the horse's mouth.
Oh.
So that they ain't gonna cut you a check this Friday, man.
Judah mother is Puerto Rican, bro. Half Puerto Rican. What are you talking
about? We ain't talking about Judah. We ain't talking about Judah.
We talking about what you said. We talking about
exactly.
Yeah, we got nothing to do with Judah. Hold on, and I'm about to close out. I'm getting ready to hop off, but let me just say, I'm gonna let you and Sonetta have the show. But Sonetta got up here and said that I was a nobody, right?
Right.
So let me show you. If I'm such a nobody, right? Why would somebody take the time out their day to talk about me, a nobody? Let me show you this one right here.
Oh, not another receipt.
Oh yeah,
not another receipt.
I come with him. I come bearing.
Damn. This is what you call a bare ass whooping tonight. God damn.
Come on, do you see it? You shining?
Yeah, I see it. There it is.
All right, so look at the title. It says Hebrew Israelite Malachi Maccabees beat F.O.P.E champ. What does this have to do with me? Why am I a part of this? And hold on, watch this.
First of all, let me let y'all know something, man. Owaspi is on the rise. Owaspi, this is the brother right here that took on Naphtali, the F.O.P.E champ.
He took on me. It's about me. You just love me, don't you, Sonetta?
And so we're gonna bring him in. We've been hearing some things. We've been hearing you saying you running through the camps and running through the houses, brother. So that's good. But before we get started, let me let y'all know there's a hot track out right now that brother Selah Shalom have made.
Look.
To hear from our brother Selah Shalom.
Look at this nigga right here. He got
introduction. Check it out.
Yeah. Create gang gang. F.O.P.E this. For our people's ignorance. Salute Malachi Maccabee, Cosmon Cal, Bronze Yogi, Yareya. Create a gang gang. Peace to the goddesses.
We ain't nobody though, right, Sean Netta?
Set the record straight. I know these clowns ain't folk, but they a fucking joke. Naphtali tried to explain the Ark of Noah's boat.
Why that part back again for the nobody?
She had the nerve to say Earth to 6,000.
But before we get started, let me let y'all know there's a hot track right now. That brother Selah.
The shit is hot because it's folk.
And we got to hear from our brother Selah Shalom. This is his introduction. Check it out.
Yeah. No gang. F.O.P.E. this.
What is y'all?
For our people's ignorance.
I'm playing that shit.
Salute Malachi Maccabee, Cosmon Cal, Bronze Yogi, Yareya, Creator Gang. Peace to the goddesses. We gonna set the record straight.
You got some good pictures of us though. Give them credit.
I know these clowns ain't folk, man, they a fucking joke. Naphtali tried to explain the Ark of Noah's boat. Malachi Maccabee exposed the whole shit as a hoax. She had the nerve to say the earth is 6,000 years old. And tried to use Gobekli Tepe for the Ark to know what you want.
Nobody got a diss track. We get somewhere in Naphtali.
Your God gets stoned to death for prophecies not coming to pass. Like America's supposed to get hit with the nuclear blast. 24 years later, we look back at you niggas and laugh. I should pick rocks and stone you niggas myself. You in a lake of fire, watch your skin start to melt.
Oh,
Shem be the first to get bland. When I heard the shot, look, left his people and ran. K. Judah, you fail to be a shooter. You not a teacher, you a tutor, hiding behind computers. Naphtali, you not ready for Mali. He exposed.
Naphtali, you ain't ready.
Did y'all see that?
Yeah, the nobody.
Long Beach.
And this is just the start. This whole video was about me. I
Mm-hmm.
it is. Why am I being showcased on that? You know,
got a big X.
A nobody, right?
Look at Sarnetta.
Hey, I'm the queen now, right? Crown me.
Oh.
But guess what? I'm gonna let y'all have the floor.
Thanks, Neff. Thanks, champ.
Where's Bakash at? That's who was supposed to came on. We got Sarnetta in the instead of Bakash. All right, cool.
Yeah, we got Sarnetta. You know, that was. Hey, you know what? Sarnetta took a good expert tonight, y'all. You know, let's give Sarnetta a round of applause tonight. All the cows that didn't show. Sarnetta, give us a round of applause. Come on, give us some. You got the. Thank you. Good show tonight, man. Thanks for coming on. Naphtali, great presentation. Julius, thanks for coming on. JJ, thanks to brother.
Sarnetta, whenever you're ready to do that interview, I'm available.
Thank you. That's all I've been waiting on, man.
Before nobody, right? Before nobody. He wants to interview me. He wants to interview me.
Hey, Sarnetta, you cool tonight. Sarnetta said, thank you. God damn, that's what I've been waiting on.
Hey, I got to get Judah Naz too on the Camera podcast, man. So that's what I'm saying. Call me, Judah. Hit me up. We got to get to your story. And I'm going to make a prediction, y'all. Before this winter is out, Judah Naz and JJ will be all right. They'll be all right. Back together again. You know, we all have our fallouts, man. We all
hey, you know, and we do, you know, and we're going to continue to have it, you know, but we're getting older and long in the tooth, you know, but at the end of the day, we gotta have fun about it. You know, people are here right now, you get edified, you get entertained at the end of the day, you know, so I just appreciate everybody coming on, you know, not trying to get all sentimental, but Champ, of course you're somebody, you know. Hey, so let me hear you say, I am.
No, but this is
somebody.
Say this on your channel. I want to say this on your channel. I said it on your channel, and I want to make an apology to my Israelite brothers for beating up your God, man, for going in on Jesus and all of that. But I'm gonna beat y'all asses though. That don't mean I'm gonna stop pounding on y'all with the Bible. But as far as me being disrespectful to Yahweh, I'm taking all that back. I'm gonna take that back. But I'm going to still beat up on y'all asses with the Bible, though. You understand that? Do you understand that? Like I did you today, Qanath. I'm the only one bringing scriptures while you just talking. You just talking.
Well, I got one for you. I got a scripture for you. I can't remember it verbatim, but I'm sure Naphtali can remember the chant. It says, so what if some don't believe? What if some don't believe? Does that make the word of God non-effect? No, it does not, bro. So hey, you don't have, the word of God is the Bible. So you don't have to believe, right? And then here go another one. It says, this is why, Sunday, one time I was teaching you offline.
It don't count.
But it says, don't cast your pearls to swine. I'm cool with you, man. We can be friends, but me trying to teach you again, it is what it is. But you're a cool brother with me, man. Naphtali, once again, thanks. Hey, Sada, thanks for coming on, man. You can relieve yourself. I know, because I know you got a shit now, because we done beat your ass. Peace.
We are.
Yeah. All right, man. Take care. But yeah, again, sis, you get to close the word, and I'm shutting it down. Great show. You want to say something? Excuse me, closing. All right, family. Most High bless. Most High bless, man. Hey, King Judah, brother, man. Most High bless you. I really appreciate the shout out you gave me and Sham and folk, man. Hey, same thing here. Y'all please tune in to CUC family. King Judah show, man. He got some great teaching on there, man. Very edifying, very spiritual and loving, and same thing with Naphtali, of course, over here when we can,
Sorry, Elder Qanath, I was having some.
It's all right. Go ahead. You get the last word.
So I'd like to thank everybody that came out tonight.
Rashad, my man.
Shout out to you, Elder Qanath. Thanks for having me on, and thank you for letting me know with precaution when he told on me. But you see, he was nowhere in sight. But he we see he was able to accommodate the time because Judah has to come on late. We know that because he's over there in Japan. So he can't say, "Oh, it was too late over here," because you can be over there on Judah Nash channel kind of late, And as we've seen, none of Judah Nash people showed up. He showed up. And all he did was give me compliments. I appreciate it. I will accept all of them. And you see, Sinetta here was trying to put me down, but why don't you go ahead and hit me up, Sinetta, for that interview you want to do?
He said, yes, that's what I've been wanting.
I know, right? From a nobody.
No, I ain't gonna lie, that made me feel good when he said that shit like that. I was like, wow, see, just come out with the truth.
And guess what? He said I was drunk. I'm a classy one, but I don't get drunk. Don't do that to me. I don't even drink. But all right, guys, have a good night. I am out. I know it's late for you, but it's 1 o'clock in the morning there. Wow.
Hey, I'm an older guy, man. We don't sleep a lot. I got to start trying to get more sleep.
I said hello, shalom, God bless to all of you guys, and I'm gone. Good night.
I hope to see you soon. Hope to see y'all soon.
We making plans to come up there. We love it up there in DC. It's our home away from home.
No doubt, no doubt.
Most High bless all.
Most High bless y'all. So again, man, y'all please tune into all the shows, man. I'm gonna try to get in touch with our brother Yehuda, right? Everything look like it's good. Hopefully, brother will come on again and do something, But I gotta say this. In saying that, I believe in loyalty. Okay. If you're wrong, I'm gonna be loyal enough to tell you you're wrong. And if I'm wrong, I hope you're loyal enough to tell me the same thing, man, as a brethren or a sister. You know what I mean? And have each other back. And if you have a disagreement in the family, keep that shit family. You know what I mean? And if a brother or sister come to you in sincerity and being honest, and you're wrong, just bow down and say, I'm wrong, forgive me, and then take it up with the Most High. And then as brothers and sisters, we should move on and say, you know what? He asked for forgiveness. You can still, keep your arm stretched out to watch him, but we're supposed to move on, but, man, I'm a loyal brother. Anybody around me, you got to be loyal. Loyal be around me. And if I think you stab me in the back, you will know it. You will know I think you stabbed me in the back. I'm going to come to your goddamn face You know, and that's how we need to treat each other like men and women around here. That's why Naphtali still need nobody to hold her goddamn hand when she go out in these streets, these YouTube streets to bring out the most high truth. Same thing with CUC family. Don't need that, right? Everybody already know, man, you get folked up around here. So that, I feel like talking, but I'm here that, man. Hey, most high bless y'all. Star Lehman, King Judah. All of y'all, man. Most high bless y'all, man. Weezy, thanks for the stuff you've been sending me. I'm gonna try to do a video on some of that stuff. I appreciate the information. Hey, most high bless all y'all, man. Tim, most high bless you. Hey, Tracy, I saw you on here earlier. Hope you still listen. Most high bless you too. I missed your call. Most high bless. I'll hit you up later. With that, this is F.O.P.E. Shalom.